glorious, glorious show of gunsmanship. So we're gonna do what we always do now. Begin with the introductions. If you have anything going on in your personal life, like any projects you'd like to promote or anything whatsoever, I'm definitely looking at you, Ryan. Please also feel free to plug that. We'll start from left to right with Zai.
Howdy, I'm Zai, playing Cordell Walker, your local lawman. Here in Texas, I personally do electrical work. You need anything electrical done? I got you. Moving on to Buckskin. Wow, wrong way.
No, that's the right way. That's the right way.
What a giveaway. That was great.
Self-promotion at its best. I'm Govin playing William Buckskin Madsen, another lawman from characters from Texas area. Well, based in Texas, but not originally from Texas. Just here to try to do the right thing and investigate the evil entities in the area and shoot people too that need to be shot. Kill stuff that needs killing. You know what I'm saying? Moving on to who's that? Caesar?
Yeah.
Next one.
New Maine.
I'm Newman or Nico. I am playing Cesar Miyamoto, your friendly Portuguese wannabe samurai out here in America, just trying to find the next adventure. And yeah, moving on to my comrade in Katana, Bill.
You're muted, bud.
Totally unprofessional. Okay, so I'm Ryan. I'm also Samurayan. I am playing Bill Kane, possibly an actual samurai, but he's on the down low. He's fitting into America, or so he thinks. Yeah, he's ready to rock. I'm also love to promote Door to the North. That's my Pathfinder live play podcast. We're coming out very soon. You can find us doortothenorth.com, various social media. And then on to Gale.
What's up, y'all? My name's Pillowforts, and I'll be playing Gale Calloway. Where I'm from, a little something called None of Your Goddamn Business. And I'm kind of on a little bit of a hunt, so to speak, both for monsters, but also for a specific person that I'm on the lookout for. Need to have a little chit chat with this certain person. That's all you need to know.
And I'm Scar. I am the marshal or GM, whatever you prefer. There was something specific I was gonna say, but now that it's my go, I totally forgot. What do we have next week? Morkborg?
Correct.
Yes, we have Morkborg next week on Friday, and then continuing this the following Friday after that. Oh yeah, do we ever talk about the 20th? I put it in Discord, but I don't know if anybody saw it. We'll talk about it later. The next game.
I'm in.
I like the enthusiasm.
Don't even know what it is yet.
Check my calendar. Well, no, I thought you were saying next game of this.
Yeah, no, next game of this on the 20th.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeehaw.
If you anybody who is watching, if you want to help these guys out, you'll see the chips by their names. Those are poker chips that gives them a variety of benefits. You can hit exclamation chips in chat to see what exactly they do. If you cheer 200 bits, you may give anybody of your choosing one poker chip to help them out. Damn, there was a specific announcement I was gonna make.
Do have a quick question. How do I link the Twitch thing into other things? I'm not familiar with Twitch on browser.
Twitch things into other... What?
I think just share the website.
Link
That's all you need.
Twitch stream.
It's not anything special. Just highlight the
Just you,
Up
Harlan?
top there. Yeah. Yep.
All right, too easy.
Yeah, you can copy and paste it from the Discord in there, and you'll see it there.
Deceptively easy.
And yeah, with that, let's get rolling.
Stay tuned later for Scar's announcement when he remembers it.
When I'm much drunker, and for some reason that will help me remember.
It's the perfect time to make an announcement when you're just hammered drunk.
Hammer drunk,
Say,
baby.
Come on, brother.
the name's looking amazing, lighting up.
Oh yeah, Ian, we got all the fancy animations now. They're lighting up when we talk. But that wasn't the announcement. I don't know what it was. I really can't remember what it was. I'm a dingus. So my plug was the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. It's happening this month on the 23rd. It's a motorcycle ride for men's health, prostate cancer, suicide awareness, that kind of thing. The icon's down there in the About Me. It'd be great if you click on that and want to donate to it. It's a good cause, and gives me clout with my motorcycle riding buddies. That was it. That was what I was trying to remember. All right. So let's get into it.
Hell yeah.
Following the dust up at Pettinger's Supply, Sutter is more determined than ever to get the herd on the trail. The next day is spent on final preparations, both for the herd and the cowboys themselves. For safety reasons, Sutter keeps all his hands close to the ranch. Once the herd rolls out, everyone... Hey, thanks for the follow, Jay. Once the herd rolls out, everyone is given a specific job on the drive. Sutter makes all the major decisions, but Luke has the most knowledge on the route and is the trail boss. His job is not only to find the best trail for the herd, but also to ride ahead and locate watering holes and campsites. We're going to switch scenes. And kind of go into breakdown of how a cattle drive works.
What shit?
All right, let me adjust that for the stream.
I need to open up my fucking notes.
Yeah, where are my notes? I remembered.
You guys you didn't think this was going to be an educational session, did you?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's just, I have them open when we play. It's just I forgot to open them now.
So the lazy-ass riders are split between a riding point, swing, and flank. The point riders are the most experienced hands outside the trail boss. They have the coveted spot at the head of the herd and keep the lead steers headed in the right direction. They also set the pace for the drive. Luke is almost always assigned to one of the point positions. Swingmen ride in pairs, one on each side about a third of the way back along the herd to keep things moving. The flank riders are usually positioned in a pair about 2/3 of the way back and are responsible for wrangling in cattle that drift off to one side or the other of the main body. And the typically the least experience of the drive get to ride drag, which means they follow directly behind the drive. Drag riders are responsible for rounding up any stragglers and driving the slower cattle at the herd's pace. They also get to breathe the dust and flatulence of thousands of cows and beeves, so it's pretty much the bottom of the totem pole. So, as you all make your final preparations, Sutter does approach the party. He's on horseback right now as you guys are going about your normal business. Afternoon. How are you all doing today?
Worse for
Doing
wear.
wonderful on yourself.
I'll be better once we get out of here. You lot are running drag.
Son of a bitch.
As I assume this is probably the first time any of you have been a part of a cattle drive. If you have any questions, now's the time.
I got one.
Mm-hmm.
How far back do we have to be so we don't eat shit from these cows?
You got to keep at least a good distance with the herd and make sure no stragglers separate. You get as close as you need to. Put your bandanas over your mouth. I don't care.
Got it.
It may not be the prettiest job, but I figured you're the least experienced amongst everybody else. I know how experienced everyone else is on the ranch, except for y'all. But more importantly, I'm assuming at least a couple of you know how to draw a gun. I heard about what happened back in town. We're going to have trouble. They're going to hit our rear. That's why I want you back there.
Fair enough.
Got it.
Daddy gives a nod.
Horizon.
He gives a nod and pulls his horse around and gets back to work, getting around to the final preparations. Now, two of the positions I didn't mention with the cattle drive is the chuck wagon and remuda. Chuck wagon is pretty self-explanatory. That's where the cook pulls the wagon. You guys have already met the cook. Let's see, that is going to be Javier Ortega. Javier is he runs a pretty tight ship. He provides you all 3 meals throughout the day. It's also his responsibility at night, after you have all pretty much passed out, to point the wagon to the North Star, just in case you wake up the next day and there's mist, there's clouds, overcast, there's a storm, can't see the direction you're going. The chuck wagon will let us know. Remuda is often the term that's going to be used for the extra horses or the remounts. Normally, closer you are to the border, use the Spanish term instead. This is going to be maintained by Abby Sutter, and that's essentially where all the spare horses are. There are a lot of times drives will have several spare horses for specific tasks. Going around at night, tracking. Each horse has a purpose and does something slightly better depending on how they were raised. That pretty much sums up a summary of how cattle drives in general work. If you guys have any questions, let me know.
Yes. Are all these people the same people that we built up last session?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yeah, we made the most useless people ever.
As everyone starts to take their positions and the cattle drive starts to get underway, you are accompanied on drag with Button and Billy Bob. Riding flank on either side we have Winnie, Huff, Florence, and John Lewis. Riding swing, we've got Antonio, Callie, Bo Harris, and Alan Jackson. Up on point, riding along with Bill and Luke, is Sam Cobb, Wesley Jenkins, Clarice Winfield, and Joey Jenkins, Wesley's brother.
Oh shit!
I forgot all the names.
You think I was going to make you guys do all that and not keep track of it?
That's beautiful.
I remember my two.
Yeah, no,
I got my
guys.
3. I got my 3 in front of me.
Oh, I only remember my 2. That's 3.
That's why you take notes, Govan.
I have notes, but I don't have what I wrote them on with me.
All right. So, the drive in a big cloud of dust and a lot of excitement and a little bit of anxiousness from the Suttons or Sutters begins. The first few days of the drive are rather humdrum. Most of your time is going to be spent figuring out exactly kind of what you're supposed to do. Kind of what Gail was asking, figuring out the distance. Maybe Gail tries to get a little bit more distance than the others so she doesn't have to breathe in a bunch of turd and dirt. But quickly gets corrected by one of the flank riders if that happens. A couple encounters happen on your first few days. I'm gonna select 2 random people. Let's see. Let's get the music back now that all that slur of information is done with. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Okay. We're going to do Bill and Cardell. Bill and Cardell. On your side of the drag, you see a steer veer away quite quickly. It is up to you to catch up to them being the closest cowboy and get them back to the herd. You have a lasso at your hip that you can use. Basically, you'll want to wrangle them, and you'll have to do an intimidation check as well. What do you do?
So hang on, just curious because I do have a. What's the difference between a lasso and a lariat?
A lariat?
Yes, lariat's the actual item you can pick.
I don't even know what a lariat is.
Basically,
Pretty
a
sure it's
lasso.
a lasso.
I mean, if it's a lasso, it's a lasso. I mean, literally a rope used as a lasso.
So we're both there. Both of us are there.
You each have your own steer that is veering away.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, what I'd like to do is right around the far side of mine. Hopefully, he'll also do the same. That way, we can pincer him in, push them together, and then try and lasso our individual steers.
So you veering away being the closest cowboy. The other party members are busy keeping the center of the drag focused, and he's on the other side, we'll say, with his own problem. You're all by yourself with the steer.
So I'm like left side, right, he's right side, something like that.
On the total opposite side of the drag.
Okay.
You can barely even see him through the dust.
Chase it down, lasso it, bring it back.
Gotcha. All right. So if you're going to lasso it first, then you'll want to roll an athletics roll.
Put him. Game fast.
I don't know why I want to see it fail so bad.
Did it roll?
I don't see one.
Let's try again.
Sure, you have public roles selected.
You said athletics, right?
Yeah, sure.
Why is that not rolling? Oh, decent. No? Yeah, roll. Boop. There we go. Haha.
Success. All right, you now get a +2 to your intimidation check. You've lassoed the steer. You twirled it a couple of times. Got it beautifully around those long horns. And you got it under your control, but will it cooperate with you is the question now. Roll intimidation. Or now, I'm sorry, you can roll. Okay. You can also roll riding if you want to choose that instead.
No, I'm good.
Oh my. Okay.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. As long as
I think he's good.
as long as you keep it within 10 yards of you, it basically does what you want it to do. You lasso him down, pull him along. It doesn't really resist after this point. You use the right calls to it. Follows you back on a herd and you let him loose. All right, moving on to Bill.
All right, Bill's gonna try to use his lasso as well. Let's see, athletics. Ooh.
Very
Nice.
nice.
Could
Bill
be
maybe
good.
being from a different area than most. Maybe normally cowboys will roll it over the head. Maybe Bill kind of does this side twirl instead, a little bit on the side. Like I'm picturing a ninja with what's that weapon that's on a chain? I don't remember. Anyway,
Yeah, like a kusarai gama. He flings it out from the side,
and he chucks it out. Beautiful.
and
Beautiful.
then once he gets it, he's too mellow to try to intimidate. So he's just gonna try to do a little ride check here.
Get a +2 on it. Remember?
And oh, I did not factor that in. So
That would have been a 4, so success.
there you are. Nice.
All right, you get it. You get the lasso in there a bit, but kind of struggle to maneuver your horse along with it. But eventually, you get the stride with the horse and the steer kind of going side by side, and it starts to cooperate with you until you can let it go back into the herd. Good job, guys.
Nice.
Good wrangling, Tex.
Usually gives Bill a little nod as he sees him returning with the steer.
Nice.
I got my scarf over my nose because it's so dusty and stinky. I'll give you a head nod back.
All right, so third day approaches. You guys are still at camp at this current point. Sutter and Luke let everyone know that they're going to ride ahead and scout. They're going to ride ahead of the herd. Try to find next day's watering hole. Several hours go by, and they have not returned. He did warn everybody that they would likely not be back till next morning, though. So everyone kind of gets a breather.
Wait.
What's up?
Were either of those the people I had to work with?
Bill Sutter is the owner of the drive, and Luke is the lead.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Double check it. Yeah, Luke is the lead hand.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, they set off to scout out for watering holes for the next day. Everything kind of goes off without a hitch. Night approaches. Resume. You guys kind of roll out your bed rolls and nod off to sleep. Every once in a while, like, you guys take shifts doing rounds around the herd. None of you have to do it this evening, luckily. And you nod off.
Roll a vigor check to see how well you slept.
Do you wake up?
Not a vigor check, but I do need a notice check from everyone.
Ooh, okay.
Fucking, I called it.
Since you're asleep, it would be a -2, but I'm a little late to that.
Forgot how to roll. Oh my god.
Why is that?
Got a lot of dice going on there.
Why is it not counting yours as a success? Oh, because it's not a raise, Gil. I see.
Nice.
Wow.
Caesar's just snoring too loud to notice anything.
All right, so that's a fail from Cordell, success from Bill, fail from Gale, fail from Caesar, and Buckskin's just all ears apparently.
I don't sleep well.
Poor
Give me 1
Bucks.
sec to prepare the scene. Kind
Was
of jumping.
Buckskin by chance sharing the tent with Caesar? The snoring kept him awake.
Yeah.
Oh, you think you're intense? That's cute.
Bloodshot eyes.
You know what I mean.
you're the under the stars, Sonny Jim.
I said tent just to be fucking.
Where is my scene? All right.
Caesar's over there snoring, sleeping on a cow pie.
Yum.
Little trivia, you know who Sonny Jim is?
No.
He was like a Captain Crunch cereal type of mascot in the UK.
The more
There
you
you
know,
go.
ladies and gentlemen.
The more you know. It's a day of learning today.
He's like a Monopoly type guy
Hey, you're
with a
a
top
legend.
hat and monocle and that kind of shit.
What's up, Postman?
Sonny Jim.
I don't think I would want cereal from that guy.
All right.
Right cereal with the right amount of oil.
Yum.
Bill and Buckskin, you're roused in your sleep from a sudden whispering in the distance, a very suspicious whisper. And this all happens within a matter of moments, mind you. As you wake up and kind of, instinctively put your hand on your pistol, you see the silhouette of figures in the dark across from you. Let's get right into this. We did a lot of roleplay last time, so we're just gonna jump right into this shit this time.
Let's do it.
Oh boy.
The Buckskin and I make eye contact and silently agree that we shouldn't wake up anyone else. Just the two of us should go deal with this on our own.
A very quiet
Let
battle.
them sleep.
This tense moment between you where you're looking at each other is interrupted by a loud snoring sound coming from the general direction of Caesar.
I'm just gonna point over at Bill. Doing the eye thing there. Point over to him, and I'm gonna just try to get. I assume the rest of the group we're all kind of near each other, near enough that I could wake somebody up?
You won't have the opportunity.
Okay.
Oh.
He shut you down real quick, brother.
Oh, hell no.
Hail to the no.
It's nighttime, and me wearing sunglasses while the scene is at nighttime is not helping my situation.
They
There
didn't
you
have
go.
sunglasses back then.
Yeah, you just squinted into the sun and you liked it.
John, let me join you with that.
It's about goddamn time.
Is
All
the
right.
Can't see my screen no more. Music changed.
Now the question is, who has the better glasses, Sean or I?
This isn't a competition, but yours. No.
everything's competition.
All right, you guys rouse and raise for your pistols just as you do so, you see in the distance 3 cowboy men raise their pistols up in the air near the herd and start hooting and hollering, popping their guns off in the air, trying to scare the cattle as much as they can. And to your horror,
I have
you
a
see
black
that you
screen.
and to your horror, you are surrounded.
Shit.
I don't know why your token was doing that, actually, and I don't know why. Let me try to replace you. Wrong screen. There we go. And I was hoping it was just a thing on my end and it wouldn't matter once I put you in, but your token is weird, dude.
Hey, don't say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, use the proper term, special.
Oh, it might be because I didn't check off for your token has vision.
Oh, that
might be
might
it.
help.
You're blind.
Oh, look at that.
All right.
I could see.
This being a surprise, this is a surprise round, so the only people that were succeeded in their notice checks will get to act. As the rest of you put your pants on or whatever.
What
He's
pants?
just strapping straps on his armor and shit.
Gale sleeps fully clothed around all these men.
Yeah, I think we all probably all do.
I
really.
don't think it's the fact that it's all men. The main problem is Caesar. Let's be real.
I
Joey,
sleep
we know
butt-ass
it's
naked.
Caesar.
So you go ahead though. Before I pause it, go ahead and maneuver where your character would be in, like, you know, this general vicinity. Don't get too crazy. I just lined you up where you might be. And
Whoa, whoa.
Oh,
and,
earthquake.
Earthquake.
and I'm gonna move the rest of these cowpoke.
I'm gonna say that I was at least trying to fall around a campfire somewhere, but I don't know.
Oh, where is the campfire? I
There's
just
not
moved
a-
over to that rock.
There's not a
Yeah.
campfire. There's no
Sleeping
campfire.
by the cover.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant by don't. Oh, God.
How far is too far?
You stay around the cluster of clones.
But why wouldn't we
They're all
advise to
named
sleep by the
Goodbye.
cover?
Why can't I be all the way over here? This is where I decided to go to sleep. No.
Do you want us to be like right next to them, or you maybe? I don't know.
I will go
Which
ahead
should
and
we-
place you since you if you guys
Okay.
want to be
I'll
little
say since I was
cheaters.
one step forward since I had to
I don't know what's cheating.
notice.
Placing your character in a sleeping spot that's advantageous to the situation. Why didn't I give anybody token or vision?
I slept on the high ground up on the hill.
I slept strapped to my horse, with my gun in hand.
I was standing up in battle position with my katana out front of me while sleeping.
You guys are dumb. You're all dumb. Well, it's the NPC, so I don't really care if they can see or not. All right. Rolling. You are. Can you guys, if you go in the battle screen, you're able to draw your own action card, right?
Looks like I can draw initiative.
You just click on the card.
You're talking about the combat tracker, right?
Yeah.
So Scar, I have an edge that makes it so if I draw less than a 5, I can redraw.
Don't put yourself in combat if you're not already in combat.
Ooh, baby.
Who else?
Oh, don't put ourselves in there. Okay, wait. Then I'm not in combat then.
Correct.
Sorry.
All right. No jokers, unfortunately, but we got an ace from Sammy Ryan. Bill.
Wait, am I supposed
So
to?
where did you want me, or where should my token be?
Where
I
you
don't
are
know.
is fine.
Okay. And all these 10 dudes over here are the enemy.
The guys behind you are the other hands that were sleeping around with you. Everything to the north west are enemies.
Wait, they were doing what?
The northwest. Oh, okay. Now I see those guys. Oh, okay. So we're not. They're not. They didn't get the drop on us, really. I mean,
Depends
okay.
on
I was
your
worried.
perspective.
I thought those 10 guys were them, right next to us. My bad. I see those guys all up to the north now. So, yeah. So I start blasting, you know?
And then I started blasting.
Yeah. I pull out both my pistols for this advancement. I just took ambidextrous. So I'm going double pistol.
Okay.
I'm hearing myself echo on somewhere there.
I'm not getting an echo.
Okay. I am.
I'm here.
Okay, so Colt Frontier is my pistol. I'm going into character sheet. I've got those equipped, and then I'm sorry. Remind me, where am I looking here? I'm a little lost in this character sheet. Traits.
What are you looking for?
I want to shoot.
That would probably be under quick access as long as you have it equipped. You do. So if you click on one of your Colts, it'll expand and you'll see shooting or double tap.
There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. Who am I gonna shoot at? I suppose this guy right out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. He's very far from you, so just keep in mind your range.
Okay, so let's see. Measuring. What's the appropriate range here? 12.
Long range.
12 is the minimal. So can I move and shoot?
You can move, shoot, move. Yeah, you can move or you can stop and shoot at any point while you're running, and then continue your move.
Okay, well, I'm going to get myself to there, which I think is my short range with my Colt, and I'll go ahead and stick with the same target, that guy who's out in the middle there. And here's a shot. Let's see.
Let's see it. Come on, boy. Big numbies. Ooh.
Let's see here. I gotta get back to the
would hit, but I don't. Is there that negative already accounted for in there?
what negative?
Your range.
I thought I was at short range.
Are you? Oh, damn.
That's why he moved up.
Yeah, that's why I moved.
Your short range is 10
that
spaces?
Sorry, am I reading this right?
Yeah, no, you're totally right. 12.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Okay. That's a hit. That's a hit.
Okay, great. Here's the damage on that. Oh yeah.
Damn.
The animation's still broken. That's okay. I'll figure it out. All right, 15.
So I'm happy with that, but how does dual wielding work? I took the ambidextrous edge, which says I just no longer take penalties on that second hand.
Let me look it up for you.
Multi-attacks is something I went over and I couldn't get my head around it.
It's kind of like spells. I really rely on you guys to know how your characters work. Let me check.
Oh, it says here, your warrior is deft with his left hand as well as his right. He ignores the offhand penalty. If holding a weapon in each hand, ambidextrous characters may stack parry bonus. That's not relevant. Okay, I'll look it up.
Oh, so it sounds like you get to shoot with your other hand with a penalty. You still only shoot 1 round each time, but you go back and forth between guns when you're shooting with no penalty, which means
Nice.
you don't have to reload as quick.
So,
The real reason I chose that was so that I could go sword in one hand and gun in the other hand.
Oh, that works too.
so the reason I have it.
All right, that's my turn.
Couple of weebs.
All right, so you definitely met his toughness. I'm just making sure that is a death.
So for future reference, I think I finally understand how multi-attacks work. Is you can attack up to 3 times in a round, but it's a -2 on each of your rolls if you attack twice. It's -4 on each of your rolls if you attack 3 times.
Okay.
So you can shoot multiple times if you want there, but that would have to be a -2 on the
I'll just
first
take
roll
what I
or
got.
second roll.
I'll take what I can get.
Fine.
All right, that's death.
Excellent.
Now,
Yeah.
as you shoot this cowboy in the distance there, you realize he's already dead.
Hmm.
You look at his face, and he's decrepit like he's been decaying for years, but he's on his feet moving around with intent. But you lay him low by capping him right in the head.
I'll give a couple hoots as well, just to make sure all my team is awake.
Because the crackle of gunfire did not.
Oh yeah, everyone's awake.
I also was moving over there, but yeah.
All right.
Everyone should be awake.
All right. Were you gonna anything else?
No, that's good. I'm good.
Oh fuck me, man. Hold up. There we go. That might help if I start combat, eh? All right.
That might make things a little easier.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, man. Just crazy like that. All right. You guys hear what sounds like some odd chanting behind this rock over here.
Shit.
All right. And that's it. Buckskin.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna take a look at the situation here. What time of day is it? Daylight? I didn't hear that.
It is pitch black outside.
Pitch black. So
Well, pitch black. You got the stars. You got a crescent moon. It's nighttime, is what I meant. It's very much nighttime.
So can my character? Do I see any of these people up towards the top of the map there?
If your token can see it, you can see it.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take notice of all these individuals up north. We'll look over the rest of the group, and I'm gonna move over to this rock on the right here, and I forget what my movement is.
Your pace on your character sheet.
It's 6 for everyone.
So they're just 6 spaces, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna set up here. I'm gonna take a shot at Mr. First Gunman across the stream.
Alrighty.
If I'm shooting here.
Don't worry, all you sleepyheads. Buckskin and I will keep you safe.
You guys can wake up and there's just a pile of dead bodies everywhere.
Good thing I didn't miss anything. I'm gonna go back to bed.
Alright, so here we go. Shooting.
It's weird working with maps this big. Three's a miss.
Unfortunate.
You pull your pistol on it right as you're about to aim. You kind of rub the sleep out of your eyes a little bit, and off shoots your squeeze just by the tad, and whizzes right by their head. It goes right by his head and right through his hat and knocks it off.
Even when he misses, he's badass.
End your turn if that's the end of it.
I don't know. Do I get 2 shots or just 1? I forget how that works.
Apparently, you get more than one. I don't know if you get to move and do that. This is just what Nico's saying.
Yes. So it doesn't actually. I looked over
What
the
page are you
multi-attack
looking at?
page. No, I looked over the multi-attacking page. I could not understand it there. I looked it up on forums, and they say it's basically just a -2 on multi-attacks.
Oh, we're not going with form rules.
I think what I'll do is, since I still have, I think, 2 spaces of movement left, I'm just gonna move back, try to behind this rock here for cover.
103. Okay. I'm gonna passively try to find this out for you guys.
And then I'm gonna end my turn.
I'll look it up.
It's on page
brought it up.
103.
I brought it up. I'll look it up.
Well, maybe not 103. That doesn't.
No, I see
say
it.
much.
I see it. Multi actions.
Yeah, it doesn't say much on 103. All right, gunmen. There's a lot of them. I shouldn't have done that. I really fucked up with the vision here. Okay. Govin, first one's going to target you.
Can they see me? I did move after my shot. I had 2 pace.
How in
Pace
cover
of
did you
movement.
go?
I don't know. I can't see them anymore from my point of view. So
Well, you just tell me. Did you try to completely cover your character, or you?
I was trying to partial, at least half or 3/4 or whatever.
Okay.
So I can try to keep a bead on them.
Okay, I'll give them some negatives then to their shoot here.
Yeah, I mean it's your call. I tried to. I don't know how big this rock is. I can't tell on the map. So I was trying to use it as cover if I can.
Give me a sec while I struggle with my character sheet.
Look out, guys! He's got a character sheet.
No, God, no.
I suffer a paper cut. It gets infected and I die.
I do see the multi-action penalty in the skill test for shooting.
Yeah, it's like a -2 penalty every time you try to shoot again, right? Something like that. Each additional action beyond the first inflicts a -2 penalty to all actions.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Damn, son. Oh, 4 minus a 4. You hate to see it. Actually, we'd love to see it.
to see it. Yeah.
Oh shit.
That is a crit. Well, there's no crits in this game, but you get what I mean. What's your toughness, Govin?
8, and then I have 2 armor.
Okay,
10.
that's
You
all right.
just meet it.
The armor's already factored in.
You
Oh,
love
it
when
is.
Marshall asks you your toughness.
one of the gunmen behind the rock peers out and just barely gets a shot, and he clips you in the arm. It whizzes right by and puts you in the shaken status.
Wunderbar. I don't think I have anything for shaking.
Might have to just do one roll for these. There's just too many guys. One big, fat, juicy roll.
Oh no.
Do not follow up. There's too many guys with big, fat, juicy.
All right, Bill, you see Buckskin just getting pelted over there. He's taking cover behind a rock as you see bullets ricocheting off of him. You see him get kind of tagged in the arm, and as you see him grab it, but your attention quickly goes to the small horde of undead that are now shooting at you.
Yeah. Okay. So, the undead are shooting.
Oh yes, they are moving in a very sentient manner. Thinking-
Zombies with
Almost like they're
guns.
being controlled by someone behind a certain rock.
No, that couldn't be it. Why would that be the case?
That's one hit.
What can I do?
The bullets fly out, you just chop them in half with your sword.
Ooh, some Matrix style shit.
Does that happen in the Matrix?
I don't think it did. Something like along the lines of that. They stopped bullets. That's close enough, right?
Yeah.
All right, give it to me here. So what's happening?
What's your toughness? Oh, I got one
toughness.
failure, but 2 raises.
My toughness says 6, and then there's a 1 in a little shield. That's my armor, I believe.
It should total it all out.
It says toughness 6, and then next to that there's a 1 inside of a shield.
That's already included in the toughness.
Yeah, toughness
I don't
would
know.
include your armor. I think it just separates and lets you know that, hey, part of the 6 is 1 armor.
Okay.
Shit.
There you are.
Hold on, I gotta add this up real quick.
Oh, no. That's not a good thing for him to say.
Bill, you get shot in the stomach.
Oh no.
You have 1 wound, and you're shaken.
All right.
Tasteful.
Just a question. Am I supposed to do something to get added to the initiative? So I know I rolled after the shot, but I didn't roll before the shot.
You inserted yourself in, but I took you out because you're not in the surprise round.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 3 more undead pop out of the side of the rocks and start charging at you, Bill.
All right.
They are unarmed except for their horrific bony claws. These cowboys are out there fighting. All right. I'll have to figure out how to get faster with that. It took way too long, but there's a lot of stuff on the playground right now.
Yeah, surprised you went so big with our first fight of the session.
I like it.
Looking good.
Let's get everybody else inserted here.
Hello.
If you
Big
see your name
juicy
on the lineup, go ahead and draw your action card.
So now that I'm finally in the combat, my edge, that makes it so if I draw less than a 5, I can redraw.
Is that a jack of diamonds or a joker that?
It's a jack.
Okay. Dang, that's a shame.
Damn shame, ain't it?
Damn
That's a
shame.
Damn
Mhm,
shame.
Damn shame. Anyway,
Sean,
Anyway.
Didn't I have an ace when we started?
it's a
You were able
reshuffle
to
every
draw.
round.
so
Oh.
Sean,
Yes.
Shucks.
my quick edge makes it so I can redraw if I have less than a 5.
The deucer? Yeah. So,
I don't think I can redraw myself, can I?
can you? I don't know. Wait, what?
You may discard it and draw again. There we go.
Sorry, it wasn't a big bump.
A little bit of a bump anyway, wasn't it?
So let's back up for a sec because there's an important mechanic that we haven't really addressed yet, but we have a good opportunity here since I think this is the first time a hero's been wounded. Bill, you can soak damage. So before applying your wound, normally we would do this, but you can use a Benny to soak it, which means you're going to roll a vigor check, and if that's a success, let's see. Each success and raise reduces the number of wounds you get. If the character soaks all the wounds from an attack, you remove your shaken. So, do you want to burn a poker chip? Try to avoid the wound?
Sure. Yeah, let's try it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a vigor check and remove a chip.
Okay, here's the vigor roll.
And I'll be a good boy and do it on stream because I remembered.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh damn.
Well, you only needed one success. You killed it. So yeah, you're not wounded and you're not shaken. You just soak the damage. I don't even know how to describe what happens to your character, but he's not hurt.
He takes it like Harry Houdini, and the bullet just like pops out of his belly as if he had armored skin, but he just caught it.
He did like some crazy like martial arts, just like sucked it like a rubber gum or something, and just shoots it back out.
He caught it. Yeah.
What a menace! I love that.
All right, you're down to two poker chips.
Yeah.
Don't forget about your poker chips, guys, because I mean this is the first battle. It's gonna vamp up more and more and more, where you're gonna need them just to survive.
Understood, boss. Marshall.
Bausch.
And the poker chip does what? Like when you spend it, it gives you a bonus.
Here, I'll tell you. So I'm gonna put exclamation chips in chat because it was also a reminder for me. Allows you to re-roll a trait roll, recover from shaken, soak damage, and there was one other benefit that was not combat related. Let's see. Where the fuck are the bennies? We'll get quicker at this. I will get quicker at this. I promise. So bennies, let's see. All right. You can use bennies. Yeah, all that I said. You can draw a new action card if you can draw a shitty one at the start of the round. You can reroll damage. You can regain power points. And you can even influence the story. Obviously, that's subject to me, I guess.
Don't trust us with that one.
Yeah, that's definitely a, hey, can I do this? And a lot of no's, probably. All right, moving on. So, bad guys are first.
Yikes.
Bunch of dicks.
Bunch of fucking 1, 2. Let's see.
I wasn't called for.
I just calls him like I see it.
I was feeling comfortable. I was like, oh, I'm at the top of the initiative order. As soon as I get through that, I'll just run and hide behind that rock. And
Yeah,
I'm not at the top of the initiative order anymore.
You're like
Yes, the
you're
ebb
the
and
bottom,
flow
dude.
of bat order. I feel like they did that just as an excuse for people to use bennies more, but who am I to say? Nobody. That's who I am.
It reminds me of how you ran Mork Borg.
Did I reshuffle
Flipping it
every
around.
time?
You had us roll for it every time.
Beautiful. It had to have been in the rule book. Dude, that's a shitty roll of mine.
I think the rule
I'll take
book was vague, and then you just said that's how I choose to interpret it, and we were all like, cool.
A
Alrighty.
rule in Morgborg was vague. That's impossible. This is going to Gale. This is going to Cardell. Are my rolls still private? Fuck. Sorry, guys. None of the last one hit, but the other one did not. Gale.
Yes.
What's your toughness, Gale?
Well, let me regale you on that. My toughness is 7 with an armor of 2.
Beautiful. You're shaken.
Oh, I love it.
One of the gunmen points at you with his Colt Frontier, right at you. Fires it off. It whizzes by your thigh, giving you a bit of a flesh wound. You don't like that. Being shot at's not fun. You're a little shaken.
That fucking hurt.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's it for the gunman. If I can find the battle tracker. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, the Walking Dead are next. All of you are awake now and realize that half of your assailants are not the living. They're half decayed, monstrous undead. With guns!
2 of them have guns, you said. 3 of them are unarmed.
3 are unarmed, 3 had guns. You just didn't see one.
Oh, I took one of the armed ones out. Nice.
They just moved in unison. They're parading.
Wow.
That was
was
for some
smart.
reason I
That was
can't deselect things very well.
Did y'all
Alright.
see that? They were like marching band. That was pretty good.
Well coordinated, I must say.
Yeah, it was kind of
Bill!
weird.
Almost like it's one person in control.
Bill, this is for you. Uh-oh, got a raise. What's your toughness?
Shit.
I think it was 10, wasn't it?
Toughness 6.
6, so that is a hit, unfortunately, but you're only shaken this time.
This is worrisome.
This is for you, Mr. Buckskin, but you're in cover and nothing happens.
I'm just gonna pat that rock and be like, oh, thank you.
Give it a name.
Hey, you're fucking welcome.
Gale!
Gabagoo.
Gale,
why is it-
roll a vigor check to remove your shaken status, please.
All right, it's literally who? Does that remove it?
I'm double checking, but almost positive that it does.
He said almost positive. That only leads me to believe that it isn't.
I thought it was spirit.
I'm almost 100% positive.
Isn't it just 4 and above?
Yeah, everything to succeed is normally just a 4 or above. Yes.
75% of the time, it works all the time.
Mm-hmm. Man, this rulebook is very hard to navigate. I don't know if you guys have experienced that.
It just like every time I want to go to a specific page number, it loads like endlessly for some reason.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to I'm like, what are you even loading? It's a file. It's already downloaded.
This is what I wanted to check. It's not a vigor roll, it's a spirit roll. Apologies.
Ooh, I got a real good spirit. Hold on.
Oh, real good.
It's a real good spirit.
Gale's really the spirit of the fucking party.
Come on, baby. Oh my god.
Oh, goddamn. Well, you,
That was
st-
worse.
That's
you still succeed. So
Oh,
go ahead and remove your shaken status and continue as you normally would for this round.
Okay. I have 6. Okay, let me see. So let me see. Just to make sure I'm getting this right, I want to cast a certain power, but in the rules it says the caster and all allies within the caster's spirit in tabletop inches ignore such and such what I give them. So 1 inch in the tabletop is literally just a square, right?
Yes.
So if I want to utilize this on somebody, I have to be within a square of them.
If that's what the spell says.
Yeah, literally. Okay.
It's a touch attack, it sounds like, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. For now, I'm gonna get my happy ass on, and I'm gonna take some shots at the incoming horde. So I'm going to step ever so slightly this way.
Mhm.
I am going to pull out my trusty gun, penance, and I'm gonna take a shot first. Hold on. Which is the selecting button? I want to shoot this one right here.
It's the button that's on your mouse.
I for real was about to be like, oh, okay, got it. Let's just go along with it. Okay, and roll.
Got a hit.
All right, cool. Now roll for damage. Come here, you sad sack of shit.
You're attacking one of the ones rushing Bill, right?
Yes.
Okay.
6 points of damage.
Unfortunately, you have a toughness of 7.
What the fuck?
God damn.
You shoot a hole through one and does not phase it in any way. You can see right through it.
That is particularly unusual.
It's a zombie. Do you want to re-roll your damage roll with a Benny? With a chip. It's not a Benny.
You know what? Oh yeah, we're not calling them biddies.
No, we're not. We don't use the B word here.
I'm using a chip.
What? Since when don't Texans and Americans use bennies for benefits?
I mean, look in chat right there. Look what it says. It says Benny right there.
Don't point that out.
Okay, re-roll your damage if you like.
All right. My damage, not my shoot to hit, right?
No, you can re-roll damage, and you can re-roll your shoot too if that ever comes across. But you hit, so that'd be quite foolish. Remove one of your bennies. Your chips. Your chips.
You did it to yourself, bud.
11 hits. You shoot him right underneath the neck. It looks like this one staggers him a little bit better. Oh, God, wrong screen.
How the hell did you get 2 shots off in that one-shot rifle?
He's
Don't ask
shaken, but not stirred.
Ooh.
All right, and if you're done, you may proceed from your turn.
Got it. Done.
Buckskin. Roll spirit to an attempt to remove your shaken status, please.
I got a pop-up that says remove shaken. Do I just say yes and it will roll?
No, you have to roll first. I don't know why it pops up right away like I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to remove shaken, please. Roll spirit. Well, apparently I got none. Not very spiritous.
Spiritual cowboy, huh?
So, is there a way to actually roll for my character sheet the spirit?
Yeah. Your spirit's an attribute.
Oh, I found it. Never mind. I didn't click on the name. Yeah, right, eh? Oh, God.
That unfortunately does not succeed.
I'm spending a Benny to try to get rid of my shaken status.
You don't have to try. You literally can spin a poker chip, and it will remove your shaken status.
I'm spinning a chippy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let me remove one of yours, and go ahead and remove that. Let's see where you at, Buckskin.
Oh, all right. So, boom. Spent it. And I'll just say I removed it. I clicked yes to remove. So it is a removed.
Beautiful. All right, proceed as you normally would.
A chip.
Alrighty. Well, I don't like people shooting at me. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna huff a little bit, and I'm gonna be like, had more action here than the years I spent in Dodge City, and it's just been a couple days. I'm tired of people shooting at me. First things it's people, then it's monsters, and it's people and monsters, and I'm fucking tired of it.
Tell it like it is.
I'm gonna shoot somebody. I'm gonna shoot this guy right across the stream from me. I'm looking at him.
Shit, I said we could go for some multi-actions there.
You're gonna shoot one of the audience members in the Twitch stream? That's
Are they?
no way.
They're just watching over there.
Yeah, they probably deserve it. It's all right.
Bear with me 1 second here.
Duck said John.
Funny for them to say that, seeing as we were fighting spiders last session.
Shooting my dragoons, and that's terrible.
That is a miss. Whizzes right on by. Doesn't do a hat trick this time, unfortunately.
Oh damn!
Ricochets right off the rock.
Taking a deep breath. I'm gonna spend a chippy. And can I use that to shoot again?
You can re-roll. Yes, you re-roll your shooting trait.
Straight up shoot again with a -2.
This isn't a re-roll of my first shot.
This is a re-roll of your first shot. Yes.
So no negative penalty for it.
No negative penalty.
Yeah. Yes, Caesar.
Much better.
That will it. Who are you shooting, by the way? One of the gunmen? One of the bandits?
I'm just gonna try to ruler it here. This dude here.
Okay. You can just hold left click on something too.
There we go. All right. He's targeted.
That works too.
Damage.
That helps me quite a bit, actually.
Die. I'm having a real hard time remembering where the rolls are for it.
It's on the gun.
Yeah, quick access, expand your gun.
Quick access.
On the trait.
You're clicking on the words. It doesn't look like a button to click on, but you just click on the words.
Mhm.
It keeps getting me as well.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for that.
Sure.
Here we go.
Oh, and because you targeted it, it did the animation and the sound effect. I love it. Okay, you guys got to do
we
that.
love it.
You guys got to do that.
Nice.
No wonder it hasn't been working.
Oh, that was my shooting. I'm sorry. No, I need to. I didn't do the damage roll for it, so that was shooting.
Okay.
That was my mistake.
It's a success either way.
Oh, okay. All right. But the damage roll would have been way better, probably.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
No, you still roll your damage. Yeah, that doesn't
okay.
count.
All right.
Misclick don't count. There we go. Yeah.
Eventually.
Nice.
Good shit.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm from the 1880s, and these are computers. I'm really new to this. I've never experienced life in this digital format before.
All right, you guys see Buckskin. He's got his back turned to the boulder. He flips around with his Colt Dragoon, points it right at one of the bandits that are shooting at you guys. Takes a moment to aim it very carefully because he spent a poker chip and he can do that while he's being shot at. And pulls the trigger, and you see it just pierce right through the guy's heart. Right through his heart, and he drops limp right on the spot.
No, below the, the barrel of the gun, smoke away.
Damn it, wrong screen.
Badass look.
Oh, he did. All right, and if that's it for your turn, go ahead and move it
I
on
still
along,
got some
little
movement
doggy.
left. I'm going back to cover and hiding.
All right.
And that is my turn. I'm sick of all these people shooting.
And tell us, how did you target exactly, so we all can do that, so we get that animation and everything.
Oh, can I move back out really quick then? I ended my turn, so I probably can't. Oh, I can. I believe I double left clicked on it. Double clicked left click.
Okay,
I believe that did it.
let's try that, guys.
Or right click. I don't know. One of them did it. It was kind of delayed.
But it wasn't one and then the other, or both at the same time.
No. It was double click
You
with
didn't-
one of them.
You didn't have to do a special dance or anything.
Technically, I still have them targeted too.
Cardale, what are you doing?
Alright, so the three to the west of me, you said those are all unarmed charging towards us?
Yes. Particularly Bill, since he's closest.
Alright,
I don't want to influence your decisions.
I'm going to run up on next to him. And did he manage to actually hit one of them?
He killed one earlier.
Which one?
He's
He's
the
off
one-
the map.
This
Yeah.
one's dead.
I
This
blew him
one's
away.
dead.
Oh,
The one
He
down
sent,
here.
he
in the
sent him
tree.
back to.
He is on the map.
He sent him back to the main menu.
Yeah, the top one of the
It's a little-
trio is.
Little Hunt Showdown humor for you.
top one is what?
What is it? Fucking stunned or whatever.
Thumb. Okay.
Shaken.
This one has
Gotcha.
been shot.
So then I'm gonna shoot him too. Try and drop him. Alright, well, I double left clicked. There we
And
go.
he's targeted. Nice.
Alright, double right click to target.
Double right click. That's weird.
And then hang one, two. Each square is a foot, right?
Each square is 2 yards.
2 yards.
It's one pace. This is probably an easier way to keep track of it, though.
Gotcha. Two, 4, 6, 10. So, is that considered 12 yards?
Huh? So the range, I believe, is by square.
Mhm.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's like 7.
Let's pull out a ruler. Yeah, it's 6.
All right then. Winchester it is. Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, if you just manage to hit it, you kill it because it's shaken already.
Oh, there's special rules for shotgun. Alright. How do I roll my weapon? Because I'm clicking on my quick access and it is not firing.
It's just the
Use
word
Savage
itself.
Wolves for shotgun.
Yeah,
What
so
is Savage
you're gonna click on your Winchester. His is different. Use Savage Worlds rules for shotguns. It says.
Yeah, I forget. Bystanders. No. Shotguns, fire spread, multi-shot, slugs, blah blah blah. Size, skill modifier, techno. Fire spread, multi-shot. Because of its shotgun, add +2 to user's shooting roll to cause 3d6 damage. Short range. Which we're in short range. Alright, so
Do a shooting roll. That's under your skills, and add a +2 to it.
shooting -2. How to add +2? Add name. Choose. +2, there we go.
Beautiful. That's a miss.
Okay.
Beautiful. It's a miss.
No, I'm just kidding. That's a hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now you have to see if you actually do damage.
Roll the damage.
You
You probably have to. You probably have to punch that in raw. So 3d6 at short range. So /r/3d6.
2d6.
Ooh, good job. You blow his head off like it's Left 4 Dead.
Oh shit.
Good day.
Oop, wrong screen. Bad GM. Okay. Anyway, moving on. He's dead. You blow his head off. He falls limp on the ground.
Excellent.
He's a goner.
Can
Yeah.
I
Go
make
on.
another attack?
Go on.
Yes,
on.
with a -2.
With
How
a
many-
-2.
How many shots do you get in that sucker?
Lever action. I'm pretty sure I get quite a few. Hang
How
on.
many do you get?
Let me double check on here. Gear.
Were you Cajun?
Winchester. Uses 7. Where? Nope. Let's-
Won't check on
I
him.
mean, they're real guns, so you can just Google the gun.
shots 4. I get 4 shots.
Then I'd say you can with a negative.
Excellent. So we're gonna shoot at here with shooting +2. Warden +2 go.
I mean, it's a -2, so that just cancels out the +2, so you just do a straight roll.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
Looks like I see a raise.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
And then it was 3d6.
Mm-hmm. Please roll all ones.
It definitely was not.
I mean, it has a 1 in there.
All right. That
So
is
that
that is a hit.
move,
You
shoot,
blast
shoot.
him, open up a hole in the center of him, but he doesn't drop. He keeps on coming.
So moving, shoot. That's my 3 actions, right? Or do I get to shoot again?
You
At a
can
negative
shoot one
4.
more time.
This seems
With a -4.
extremely overpowered and wrong, but go ahead.
It would be a -2. Well, not everyone has amazing shooting like our ranger here.
It's extremely being wrong, but go ahead.
2.
That is a miss.
Alright. That is -3 as far as ammo goes.
Yep.
All right, just end your turn whenever you're ready.
Abby Morton.
Abby's on. Abby seems to recognize some of these fools. You hear her shout out, "Vermilion sons of bitches!" She raises up her Colt Peacemaker. Actually, she's got to raise up her Winchester.
Ooh. Get it, girl. Get it.
I guess I can't target the same way.
Sure it's not.
Damn it. Wait, that's a hit. Damn it,
Was it
I
very-
hit it.
That was a very quiet damn it. Damn it.
Alright, she pulls up her Winchester, aims, and shoots. And shaking one of these zombies as she punches a hole through his chest.
Punches?
Punches.
God damn.
New main, you're up.
Seeing that Bill, Cordell, and Abby have the left side handled, and after seeing his friend get fucking blasted over there by the rock, I am going to move on over to here. And I am gonna... That's within short range apparently, even though I don't think it should be. I am gonna take a shot at him. There we go.
Love that noise.
Love it. That's a hit.
That's just with a raise, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, roll raise.
Nice again.
A little blood splatter on the guy's token.
That was great.
Oh, cool.
Love these little effects.
So good.
15, yeah, you line up your shot perfectly and punch a bullet right through his skull.
After doing that, he flips the gun around in his right hand, blows the steam coming out of it, and looks over at Gale, gives her a little wink.
She visibly is unimpressed.
Oh, come on.
She
And
just
yeah,
like
I know I could do multi-action, but I'm not gonna. I got one kill, that's enough for me.
All right, so these two guys, this group of three, the top one's dead, and then one is highlighted blue and one's highlighted green. Does that mean anything to me?
No.
Green circle means they're targeted by the player with that color.
Oh, okay. All right, I would like to use a power. One of my powers is deflection,
Okay.
and let me click on it here so I can read it. Read it to you if you like. Oh, there it is. It's already popped out. Once cast, foes subtract 2 from their attack rolls. That's the math you need to know. But basically, I just cast a kind of mystical shield upon myself. I get in the zone. So minus 2 to your attack rolls upon me hereafter. And I will go ahead and target this guy. We said double right click. There we go. That looks like he's targeted. And go ahead and take a shot at him.
Whoa!
It sounded like it missed.
It did.
It's still cool as shit, even if it did miss.
And then I'll also like to just pull out a knife. I'm not going with my wakizashi because I don't want to sully it on these undead. But I'm gonna pull out a Bowie knife and just have that equipped in my left hand.
Okay.
And then, are we understanding that we can just keep firing with a minus to the shot?
A -2 and then a -4.
Let's give it a go here. I'll keep that guy targeted. Give it another shot. Let's see. We're okay. -2, and here's the roll.
Damn, another.
Oh,
Do it again, just for comedic.
totally. Yeah, gotta just pow, pow, pow. Keep shooting. Let's give it that last shot. It is a 6-shooter after all. Let's do it. With the -4.
I believe.
Oh.
I still love it. I still fucking love
How
it.
many
It's great.
how many shots do you have left?
Well, it's a 6-shooter, and I've shot 4, so that's my turn. And do I get to move? I don't think I want to move. I think I'm good right where I'm at.
Okay. All right. The rest of the lazy ass gets their asses in motion here. That was a tongue twister.
While that's going on, I'm gonna go piss.
For all the non-British listeners, that means that he's going to go tell some jokes.
Are you taking a piss?
I'm still fixing fucking token vision. Sorry.
There's a lot on the table.
Yeah. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. Choose D6. So.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 successes.
Jesus Christ.
Holy
Sure.
shit.
Are we sure that they're lazy ass cowboys?
Are we sure these are the characters we made?
Yeah.
They don't
Yes,
like
I-
doing menial labor, but they sure like shooting shit.
Yeah, they
I guess
do.
so.
They fuck it up on the battlefield.
God damn.
Fucking hell.
Good God.
Really not bad at all. That's actually
Once
extremely
again,
high.
are we sure? Are we
Oh
sure
my-
these are the characters we made last session?
It doesn't.
Because,
It doesn't feel right. It doesn't
if,
feel like
if,
that.
if John Lewis is somehow somehow actually
We
killed
made we made sleeper agents.
This isn't the John Lewis I remember. That guy got stuck inside the guts of a cow.
Motherfuckers like, we don't like sitting at the ranch, but we'll cattle drive and shoot bandits.
Oh shit. Hey, thanks for the the follow, fluffer. The fluff. Okay, the guys, the rest of the Lazy Ranch come up behind you with their cult peacemakers, and they just start blasting. Bullets whiz by your heads, and the sound of 10 pistols going off at once echo throughout the night. And you see 2 zombies drop, one of the gunmen drop. Fuck man, another zombie drops. and 1 shaken cowboy. Okie dokie.
What a round for them.
Dark.
Everybody roll a notice.
I want to challenge him to a sword fight so bad. Ever since last session, I've been looking forward to trying and challenging that motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Very nice, very nice.
Whoops.
Buckskin.
Caesar, I guess Caesar, now that he's awake, is fucking hawk-eyed.
Okay. Buckskin, Caesar, Cordell. You guys notice it doesn't really pull your attention that much, but you notice it a bit odd that you see a kind of large raven flies from out the back of the boulders up in the north side of the combat here, and it just kind of flies off into the night sky. Stupid Wolf, sweet name. Thank you for the follow.
Oh.
Wow, we're keep popping off today.
All right. Let's see. What else we got? Javier, who has token vision. Yay! Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's gonna be a hard shot. Let's see.
Come on, Javier. Come on, you son of a bitch.
He's gonna have a negative, but he'll go for this. The guy that's shaking already here. It's gonna be medium. Okay, let's try the medium range. See what happens when I roll that. Did that not give a negative? I don't think it gave a negative. Cult Army, yeah, should have a negative. It's at medium range, so that's -2.
Just take away 2 from the result.
Yeah, I guess so. That just doesn't make sense why that's an option when you're shooting, and it doesn't calculate it for you. But yeah, he tries to pop off, he misses. He'll and end his turn.
Alright, so quick question, just so I understand the symbols.
Yeah.
Are the yellows just like I see skulls and yellows, I assume the skulls are undead, and then the yellow mark above it, what does that mean?
The skull is they are dead. The
Okay, skull is dead.
Yellow is shaken.
Okay, but if they have a skull with the yellow, they're dead.
Yeah,
If they have a skull, period, they're dead. The yellow swirly thing is shaken.
Alright, that's what I need to know. Thank you.
Pillow farts. You got a joker, it looks like, I think.
Yep.
Ho!
Thus, you can insert yourself wherever you want. You can go first, or just let me know.
Kinky.
I think you can even insert yourself in the middle of someone's turn while they're still doing something, can't you?
No, I'm not gonna let someone shit on.
Only your turn, Nico.
Just to make sure, I wanted to ask this Marshall's discretion, I suppose. If we have those 3 actions, but the penalties for a turn, and seeing as how my gun is a Sharps Big 50 and it's a reload of 3, can I just use my 3 whole actions just to reload and then just cut my turn there?
What's the damage and the range on that?
So the damage is 2 die 10.
Cool.
And then the range is 30, 60, 120. But it is a reload of 3.
Probably because that's a fucking elephant gun. That's the penance you're talking about, right? Sure. You can use it in place of the negatives. So if you want to shoot, you can shoot next turn with a -2.
Yeah.
Okay, that seems fair.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use those 3 just to like reload as best I can. But I think I'm not really gonna move much, if at all. Actually, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna move over here. And then just
I'm
cut my
almost
turn
positive though that does mean 3 rounds. But I'll double check after this, just so we're abundantly clear. Because these guys, everyone's facing long reloads.
there. All right. I don't have an end turn button.
Why not?
I don't know.
I don't
Is it
know
because I
either.
have the jack too, or if
It's
I
not.
just-
It's not your turn. It says it's The Walking Dead's turn. Oh, now it says it's.
And then it put me all the way at the bottom.
I fucked up, guys.
Good job.
You were a joker anyway. We'll just say you went and have
Yeah.
Govin go.
Sure.
What the?
Oh, it's my turn now.
Yes.
I just moved up from the bottom of the initiative order. I don't mind that.
Yeah, shaking my head here, but I'm gonna pop back out of my little hiding spot. This individual. So one guy's dead
Okay.
already.
2 guys are dead up there.
Oh, there's 2 dead up there. Sorry.
Yep. I blasted one
Wait.
through the dome.
Is there 3 dead up there? There's a zombie on the far right that's also dead.
Yeah. It's...
So there's 3
Or-
dead total.
Gotta redraw my card.
I need it as soon as I see the. I was waiting for you to actually spin the Benny.
The what?
I don't need to
The
spend
poker
money.
chip. The poker chip.
What is this
Remember, I
thing
have
you
quick-
speak of?
The edge.
Oh, you have an edge. Okay.
Yeah, if I draw anything below a 5, I get to redraw my card.
All right. What are you trying to do, Govin? I'm sorry. So the zombies are all dead except for one way up here.
Okay, so that's what I was trying to confirm is the three on the right side of the stream or river are deceased.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they were deceased prior to being shot, but
Extra
Yes,
deceased.
but now they're very much deceased.
They're re-deceased.
They're
Um,
extra dead.
do I see this raven monster thing?
What's your
The Raven's gone. That was a very brief moment, and you saw it while you were
so
shooting
it's
something
not
else.
familiar. Let me see how far this here individual is away from my position. 8, so he's within range. So I'm gonna target this guy here. So it's double right click, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, we...
Okay, just making sure. Y'all know. So here we go. Shooting. Still got 3 shots left in my
Rootin'
target.
tootin' shooting. Come on, boy.
That was terrible.
Yeah, it's unfortunately Mish.
Did that sound like the gun was jammed for
That is a critical
It did,
failure,
yeah, it
actually.
was like a jam
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah, is a critical
I'm
failure. Hold on.
Up. It blows up my hand.
Oh, no.
I have a table for this. Oh, I thought I
It's
did.
it's never good when Sean says he has a table for something.
Okay. Well,
We all make sure to hydrate with some water.
I hydrate with the blood of my enemies.
Okay, Gale, calm down.
nobody's
Only
reminded me in chat to hydrate, so I'm just gonna die of thirst.
Okay.
I can only
Wow.
survive by being reminded by Twitch chat.
How many hydrates?
Or chug the bottle of water.
I'm trying to, you shut your damn mouth. We haven't had a critical failure yet.
Well, I mean, I don't have to be the first.
You are though.
How many chips do you even have left? 2.
Anyway, yeah, you'll just lose the rest of your shots this turn,
That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna.
unless you want
I'm
to
just
reroll
gonna,
it.
No, I'm gonna hang my head down. I'm just gonna say to myself, God damn it.
Can't one shot them all.
Looking defeated. Looking defeated. I'm gonna move back to my little cubby, and hide.
All right.
It's like a game of peekaboo.
I'm gonna look over to. I think that's is that Gale next to me. I'm gonna look over and just give her the nod and be like, "Take that some bitch."
But it's not Gale's turn. It's theirs.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, I missed it.
You fucked it up.
Gale on her fake turn just sits down. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Gale on her turn spits in the direction of Caesar.
Quite literally in the direction of.
You'll
Time to
come
get some
around.
hydration. You'll come around eventually.
I'll wear you down eventually.
All right. The surviving bandits that are not undead begin to flee.
Pussies.
Go get it.
Yo, what up, Index?
All right. Hey, Index, what's up, dude? Is there anything? There's nothing. Oh, there's one zombie. That poor zombie.
John, maybe drop the reminder about the hip in chat, just the people that came in now know.
No, I don't want to seem desperate.
And you dare call yourself a Twitch streamer? They're all desperate.
That's why I put the chat command in the title.
Yes, increase of vampires.
Ah, yes. That's definitely the right command.
All right. I think they get him.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. Actually, less than last time. Yep. You see the rest of the lazy ass cowboys rush up and just start gunning down the last undead and just pelt them to like Swiss cheese as it drops lifeless. As we gracefully exit combat.
The Jenkins siblings charge in, yelling their own names, unloading.
Jenkins!
The first thing Caesar does after the last undead drops is he starts running towards that fucking rock at full tilt.
After the battle, though, let's take a quick bio break, because I know I need one. And just be back in a couple minutes real quick.
Nice.
Perfect.
The Winchester is going to run the remaining of the stream. Here we go.
Have some of my leftover kebab.
Kebab? I want a good view of my toy gun. Oh well, I give up.
Yeah, go and say something funny. Cat demands it.
I don't have nothing right now. I got nothing funny. Someone else have any jokes?
make a joke about your gun jamming. Come on, I believe in you.
Well, I mean, now that the fight's over, obviously I'm gonna clean my gun because it's pretty dirty. It's always dirty. Riding on this horseback, chasing this cattle.
Is
Guns always
Buckskin
dirty.
getting a little
Clean
bit
myself.
old? He can't perform anymore.
Yeah, Dad, give us a joke.
I guess Govan would. Nah. Honestly, I think Scar really fucked this fight by having all of the lazy ass cowboys here. He should have probably sent off more of them.
What kind of shitty jokes can we think of?
I
I
mean,
got one. How about this one? I'm afraid for the calendar. Its days are numbered.
nice.
There we go.
I'll take it.
You get one. You get one.
Scar's viewers dropped from 12 to 0.
I don't think he expected the NPCs to shoot so well, cause they shot better than most of us.
Hey,
I hit one shot.
Hey, I shot once and I killed once.
Yeah, but you only shot once.
Yeah, one shot, one kill.
Yeah, but there's like 10 of them.
The number
They're
of kills
NPCs.
doesn't matter. The number of kills doesn't matter. It's about the style.
It is all about the style. He's not wrong.
Fair enough.
All right. So what? Okay, I need to go over reloading, multi attacks. What else was kind of iffy?
I think it was just reloading and multi-attacks.
Okay. Let's make sure that's down to a T next session.
So, reloading is an action, unless it's an arrow or crossbow bolt, speed loader, slap in a
Right.
magazine.
But the question now is, because we're getting into how multi-actions work, is what does that really mean? Can you do a 3-action reload in one round if you dedicate the whole round to it?
Well, how many actions versus free actions do you get?
You're supposed to just get an action, a move, and a free action.
Why are we shooting 3 times or twice in a round?
That's what I'm saying. That's what we need to go over and figure out. They kind of coincide, the reloading and the multi-action. So I'll figure it out.
Fair enough.
Multi-actions are fucking weird.
Sometimes the Suede rules are a little confusing, but respect, because they made it work for any fucking time in history, any kind of scenario. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, looks like we're all back.
No, let's be real. The only thing anyone cares about is Deadlands.
Tis all.
What about Deadlands? What?
The only Suede system that anyone actually cares
Oh,
about.
well, I mean,
is
it's based on Deadlands. No, I mean, a lot of people like what's the?
I think the Roman one is pretty popular as well, isn't it?
There's one that is pretty big, but I don't care. I don't know what it is. I know the superhero one has a little bit of steam,
There's one that's pretty big, but it's not big enough for me to know about it. I don't give a shit.
If
I heard about it, it's news to me.
Okay, so are we reviewing it now? Because
No.
I'm on the page.
Well, I want to move on now. We got a lot to cover tonight, and combat's over. But we should do that afterward if you have time, Kane. I know you have an early bedtime tonight.
Okay.
Which all the more reason I want to get through as much as we can, as quick as we can. In combat. Good job, guys.
Yay.
Rootin' tootin' shootin', brothers.
As I was saying before the bio break, I am running full tilt towards that rock we saw the bird come flying out of.
Okay.
Could have stuck with our army of ranch hands, man. They're like a well-oiled machine, just like being back in the military back in my younger days.
All I can think about is I can't remember her name, but the old woman I made, just the old like 70-year-old woman with a fucking rifle.
The one that was basically Large Marge.
Yeah.
Also, Sean, the quick 2-minute break thing is still up on screen on stream.
Right. Okay, let me get that down.
Yeah.
I thought I clicked that. There we go. First of all, okay, yeah, you run up to the rock, and there's no longer anything behind it. No corpses or anything unusual.
Can I spot any footsteps?
Oh no, did the fucking alert not work?
Where did that joke?
Let me give you that, Benny. Thank you so much, Stupid Wolf. I'll give him that poker chip. I don't know why the...
No one said the job's
Oh!
supposed to be easy. No one said it's supposed to be that hard, neither.
There it is. It was just late.
Twitch being Twitch.
Twitch being... Well, it's Stream Elements being Stream Elements, I guess. I'm moving from slobs to Stream Elements.
Oh, that is actually a really good alert. Good job on that one.
Thank you. Let me get that buckskin. There you go, sir. Extra chip for you. All right, now let me get my place now that I'm back from the bio break. I almost said bayou break.
I was gonna say this
No,
sounded like
that's-
Bayou break.
Yeah, that's
bayou.
what we should call it from now on.
Oh, I'm gonna go, yeah, Bayou break, guys.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we started right out with some combat. So let's bring things back to a little bit more of an intimate tone. After the Bayou Vermilion attack, things pass relatively peacefully for quite a while, about 2 weeks. So we are gonna run an interlude. An interlude basically gives everybody a chance to do a little bit of character development. Let me hop over to the page. So essentially, if you, I'm gonna draw an action card for you, and you're gonna do the best you can with what you got. Best improv you can. Those who come up with a good story, like a good character development, will also get a poker chip.
Oh hell yeah!
Boy, this isn't nerve-wracking or anything.
How many people? Let me see. You know, we should have chat vote on the poker chip or not after the each story.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But I won't be super mean. Who would like to volunteer to go first? And if not, then I'll pick randomly.
I'll volunteer.
All right, let me drop.
I love it.
Oh boy. Well, isn't that surprising, Scar?
Come on, Cordell.
I don't have a hand for you, Cordell. Let me make a hand for you real quick.
No.
You don't have any hands, dude.
How was he shooting?
I don't know. It's weird. Weird shit.
Wait, what do you mean hands? Did I miss
Okay,
something?
so you're gonna go to the card stacks. On the
Oh.
top right.
Top right where?
At the very top right, if you hover over one, you'll see card stacks. It's right by the music note.
Indium. Pile 1. Oh, Cordell. Am I
And
clicking Cordell?
Try clicking draw right off the get-go. Let's see what happens.
I don't know. I have Cordell and pile 1. I don't see a draw.
Yeah, open Cordell.
Yeah, click it.
Okay. Click draw.
Let's see what happens.
Alright. There are no decks available which you can draw from.
All right, 1 sec. Let me make a deck for you.
For the record, I still don't know how to play poker. So if at one point we played,
Oh yeah, I don't know how to play poker either.
I know how to. Wait.
I looked over the video, and I was like, okay, poker, got it. And then like literally a couple days after I looked at it, I was like, how do I play it again?
Oh my god.
Okay. Now, which poker are we talking about? Because I know how to play Texas Hold'em, but not the actual poker.
Texas Hold'em will probably be all we ever play.
The irony that you know how to play Texas Hold'em and I do not.
The Texans
lost
don't
on
know.
Do you know where I first learned how to play it? Red Dead Redemption 1, when I was like 10.
But do they teach you properly? I'm curious.
Well, I mean,
It's
I
kinda
played
hard.
it after. I played it in real life after that.
Fair enough. So
It's
just,
not
I
a
need to play
complicated
Red Dead
game.
1 so that I can finally play poker.
Oh, I spent so many hours playing poker in that game.
Huh.
Upwards of like 30 hours just on the poker.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'm just gonna pass a hand to you and see what happens. Pass a card to you.
I love the concept of like new age games where we can
I
play
have
a
a card.
game in a game.
All right. Looks like you got a 4 clubs.
Yeah, GTA
I
5
don't feel like that's a good card. Seems low.
Well, we're just looking for a suit here.
It's very blunt.
So you get 3 choices. One is downtime, one's backstory development, and one's a trek. The downtime option is your hero broods or is angry about something. What is it, and how does she or he misbehave? The backstory part is a tale of misfortune from your hero's past, perhaps revealing something of his hindrances or a dark secret is revealed. The trek is a hardship the party overcame on their trip. The tragic death of a favorite extra, spoiled or lost supplies, a mechanical breakdown, abysmal weather, and so on. Your choice.
Alright, I will explain one of my hindrances.
backstory.
Hard backstory. Walker adheres very strongly to the principles of law and order, as well as personal honor and integrity. He maintains immense self-discipline, especially in terms of the use of force. In spite of his martial arts mastery, he uses physical violence either in self-defense or to protect those who cannot protect themselves. Walker cares deeply about helping those in need. Yeah.
He's a good
Driven.
one. What a guy. Also, I don't know if this is maybe on my part, but I look at our wild cards, all the player sheets and stuff. I don't see our boy Cordell
yeah.
on here.
He's such a wild card that we don't even see him.
You shouldn't see anybody except for
I
yourself.
Apparently, I can open up everybody's character sheets
Yeah, same.
Oh,
except
whatever.
for Cordell's. I mean, I'm not reading
Yeah.
them. I'm just
While we were creating our characters for the one shot, you allowed each of us to see so we could help out each other while making it, and I don't think you ever just removed that.
Oh, everyone should have a limited vision. I don't know why Cordell wouldn't.
I can
he's
see
kind of-
everyone's, but apparently no one can see me.
Yeah, I can't see him.
I'll just fix that. You they should get limited on you.
Like, I can see literally everything.
I don't know why. I keep looking at
I haven't looked at anyone because I feel that's
Metagame.
antithesis to the entire aspect of the game, but
truly.
Okay.
All right. Well, for future reference, I probably wouldn't give you a Benny for that because you literally just explained your hindrance. You didn't roleplay or doing anything special or give any kind of context. But go ahead. I'll give you a Benny for the first time.
I mean, you don't have to.
Or rather, I'm giving
that's
you a
it.
Benny because you volunteered to go first. How about that?
Fair enough.
There we
But
go,
I
that's
messaged you. Somehow I ended up with 6. And I wasn't sure if that was because people donated or what, but I have 6
6 what?
bennies.
Oops.
I don't know why you have 6.
What are bennies?
Should have.
I don't know why you have 6 poker chips.
Nice, right?
I think
You should
you
have.
5 because you got one for being an outfit.
Yeah, we
You
can
start with 3.
You should have 5 right now. That's what I got on the screen as well. I don't think you spent one either yet. All right. So he got the freebie. All right, because he volunteered first. But that's it.
Right.
I should have volunteered.
I'll go next.
Alrighty. Let's get his hand out of there. I'll go to you, Mr. Buckskin.
What the fuck was that noise?
What is that?
What?
We need to discard what you got in here.
Yeah, that was from the duel, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably.
I already have a hand show up when I look at the card stack screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix that.
I shouldn't see that.
No, I'm fixing it right now.
He's getting a
I
handle
can
on.
draw.
You can draw. Draw me a pretty picture.
Apparently, passing does the same effect I'm trying to get, so I'm just passing them.
I will draw you a rectangle with a symbol in the center of it.
Wow, artsy.
4 corners.
4 corners. Was that some kind of like spiritual meaning behind it?
Ain't no meaning. It's just a goddamn card.
Oh. The 4 corners of your mind.
You guys are starting to sound like Asher.
No, it's just a fucking card, you idiot.
Hey, I drew the Emperor card. Anyone know what that means?
All right.
It means do it. Just do it.
This interface is just blowing my mind right now.
In a good way?
No.
Oh. Somebody done stole my cards. I meant Tito.
I'm just trying to use this this card thing, and it's not working at all.
Can
So
I just draw a hand here?
I don't think you can. You can try, but I don't think you can.
I can actually. I still have my hand that shows up for my character, and I can
Like,
draw a
draw
card.
it, but actually,
There
There
you
are
go.
no decks available. Okay, no, I can't draw a card.
You should see a card there now.
All right, so I flip it. 4 of hearts.
All right, downtime option. The hero practices a skill. What is it? Backstory option. A tale of the hero's greatest love. Lost, found, present, or waiting on his or her back home. Trek. How the party endured a trying hardship on the journey. Which one do you want to do?
What was it? What was the first one? A skill.
The hero practices a skill. What is it?
I'm not choosing that. I just wanted to rehear the options again. So a
Sure,
skill,
about
a story
a
about a
love.
love.
Backstory option is a tale of the hero's greatest love, either lost, found, present, or waiting for you back home.
I think at this point I'm gonna practice a skill, but I want to tie in some story to it. If that's good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be shooting. I'm gonna pick a marker on the range away from the group. It's not, obviously not in line of sight of everyone else who's up all kind of all around the area here. Yeah, I just want to shoot I shoot a tree that's a bit of ways away and just try to pick some shots here. I'm gonna fire 3 shots. And while I'm doing that, Buck's kind of deep in thought, and he's been very kind of disturbed after the last duel that he had partaken in. He's bothered by it because he want to keep doing all this killing, and he's tired of the violence. And it's been a while since he's been involved in anything along these lines, and he's kind of rubbing the scar on his neck from being hung many years ago, and he's just not feeling in the greatest of state of mind at the moment. He's done a lot of shooting, and he's trying to work through some problems that the recent duel has brought up, and the recent violence in and of itself has brought up.
You all see this. How do you react?
I'm gonna walk up to him, put my hand on his shoulder. doing all right, buddy? Need anything?
Nah, maybe just a whiskey.
Let me
Thank you,
check
though.
my inventory. Gear. Canteen. I guess I wouldn't have a look at my canteen. I'll
I
poke
like
my
to
head
s-
up, look around. Anyone got a shot? Anyone got a drink?
You know there is whiskey at the chuck wagon.
Alright. Stand by, brother. I got you. Go get him a
What a-
drink.
What a guy. He goes to get it for him.
Be right back.
I'm gonna shoot 3
right?
more shots.
You stay right the fuck there. I'll be right back.
As Cordell is fetching the drink and Buckskin is continuing his shooting practice, I, Caesar, walk up and join him with the shooting.
All right. You go up to the chuck wagon. Javier is there. It's we'll say he's getting lunch prepared. He's got the big cabinet-like structure that hangs off the back of the wagon, folded out, and expanded out. It's essentially a mobile kitchen with everything he needs. He's got a Dutch oven that he's currently stirring over an open flame. Looks like some stew he's preparing for tonight.
That is not what Dutch oven is to me.
Dutch oven is a covered pot, basically.
It has another meaning, though.
Oh, sorry,
Regale us.
I forgot that you're 4.
I'm familiar with the Dutch oven.
What do you do, Cordell?
Hang on. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. After I get his drink and bring it back, hand it back to him. Need
Take a big old swig of it.
So I think we found the naturals we were looking for. Kinda look at him side eye.
That is what we were sent out here, weren't we? The 3 of us. To search for supernatural shit.
Yeah, did any of y'all get a glimpse of that raven flying away?
Seemed quite familiar, but I don't
What
know where
raven?
I've seen it before.
No, didn't see it.
I did. It was rather large. Think we should investigate.
I know the natives of this land are quite familiar with animals, and by Vermilion did have that one native raider. What was his name? Tassar? He might have something to do with this.
Yeah, well, I might have to bring it up with the Sutters when they get back, or something, Mr. Sutter when he gets back. But you guys handled yourselves well today. Just gotta commend everybody for that.
I'd like to check the gunman for ammunition.
What do you mean?
Loot?
Didn't we down
Oh,
some gunmen?
Yeah, a while back. I'll back up time, and if you want to check them.
Oh no, did we move
Maybe.
on? I thought we were still.
We're in an interlude process over a span of 2 weeks currently.
It's up to Govan when this interaction right now is happening, because it's his flashback. So is this right after we cleaned them out, or is this in the middle of the week?
But I will say that you looting the gunman has nothing to do with his interlude, so we're not going to do it right now.
Fair enough.
Is this still my interlude?
Yes.
It's
are the Lord.
it's yeah, it's supposed to be.
Okay, I just double checking. I didn't know.
We can go ahead and move on though if you want.
No, we don't have to move on just yet. I'm just gonna look over to the. Who was it that came up to me? It was Caesar and Cordell. Cordell brought me the whiskey. I'm just gonna sip on it and be like, look, I'm not a young man these days, and after the war, after everything I've seen, I was a lawman in Dodge City for many years, and I've had my fair share of troublemakers that push the envelope as it might be. I just sometimes the kills weigh on you, and as I get older and the people that keep getting in my way get younger and younger, I just think about the lives lost. And it bothers me, but I'm good. I'm good for the moment. Appreciate the drink.
Pat him on the back. Can't think about the lives lost. You gotta focus on the lives you saved.
That's true. That's true.
All right. I'll go ahead
That's
and give
gonna
you a
be
Benny
it for
for
me.
that.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, Caesar.
Yeah.
I figured out the cards while Goen was doing his interlude, but you don't have a hand, so I should probably make one for you. Okay. All right, you should now see it.
I do indeed.
And you should now have a card there.
It is a 2 of clubs.
Same thing. Downtime. Your hero broods or is angry about something. What is it, and how does he or she misbehave about it? Backstory option is a tale of misfortune from your hero's past, perhaps revealing something of his or her hindrances or a dark secret. Your trek option is a hardship the party overcame on their trip, the tragic death of a favorite extra, spoiled or lost supplies, a mechanical breakdown, abysmal weather, etc.
While I would love to go and kill off one of the extras,
Oh.
I don't think Caesar would really misbehave too badly, except maybe hitting on Gale for the entire ride.
That's misbehaving.
I'm
Oh,
gonna go
God.
for a backstory one, and can you read that out again?
Backstory option is a tale of misfortune from your past, perhaps revealing something about your hindrance or a dark secret. I feel like a game show host sometimes.
Yeah. Let me think. How do I want to frame it? Since this is supposed to reveal it to the other players, I'm gonna actually frame it as us sitting around the fire or something like that, sharing tales. So I can actually tell this in character.
Please.
So who wants to volunteer to be there for me to be sharing the story with?
I'll
I'll be there.
I'll be there, but I feel like it's because I was sitting there first, and then you decided to sit like right next to me to tell this story.
Bill will chaperone.
Yeah, I was like, I was trying to enjoy peace and quiet, and then you sat right next to me. Well, did you start?
Oh, I wasn't always a fighter. When I was younger, after my grandfather passed, I got in with the wrong crowd. Not much to tell there, but it starts when I decided to leave that crowd. Turns out Sao Paulo gangs aren't very keen on their members leaving. I tried to start up a dojo in my hometown, but turns out their form of revenge, instead of killing you, is taking that what you hold precious instead. They killed my father, and made sure to frame it as a message. stringing up his body outside of my home. I got the message, though I don't think I interpreted the way they wanted to. I saw it more as a call to war, rather than a warning that leaving them was a bad idea. I spent the next few months hunting down all the old members from my gang. And, I got quite a reputation in my hometown from it. What was it they called me? The Ghost of Sao Paulo? Something like that. I don't remember. Wasn't ever big on nicknames. But, turns out killing them just made me more enemies. They threatened my mother's life. Unless I left. And so, I traveled around for a while. Peru, a little bit of Colombia, eventually ending up in Texas after I heard of a certain swordsman in the area. Thought it was worth checking out. Killed some men, ended up in prison, got saved by our friend Buckskin. But aside from that, I do regret the path I chose, but I think I'm in too deep now.
How do you respond to that, Gale?
She fell asleep sitting upright. Her back up against the tree. She was paying attention to the first half, but then just really, like, his voice soothed her to sleep practically, so she was
Making progress.
Excellent
so
job.
she only heard half of it.
Excellent job, Caesar. Take a poker chip.
I kind of wanted to see Bill's reaction, because now he found out that the reason I was here in the first place was because of him.
Bill, are you there?
I mean, I'm there, but I was just kind of quietly listening, and that was pretty vague. A swordsman in Texas? I guess there's probably more than one, but could be me.
Very much so.
How does he react, or does he just sit in quiet contemplation about the comment?
Well, he's a man without a sword, so he's not that smart. So he's like, well, I wonder who that swordsman is.
Who could it be?
Caesar notices that Bill didn't really piece it together, and instead of speaking up, he just decides to let him figure it down further down the road.
Very good. Good story. And extra points for the action. Bill, let's get you a card. I think I already have a hand for you. I do.
I see Bill's hand here. I'm clicking on it, and
Okay, let me give you a carderino. I don't know why.
Surprisingly stressful to do.
I would also like to add, I feel like it just goes without saying, I really do love these kinds of situations. This whole, like, learning about everybody's characters, it's fun.
Oh, I fucking love it. I think Scar can figure out why I put a lot of effort into my backstory.
Lore's
Right.
the best part, yeah.
Queen of Spades.
All right, so cool. We got a spade. Downtime option. The character spends time alone in quiet contemplation. What does he or she do? It sounds fitting. Backstory: a great victory or personal triumph of yours. And your trek option is a difficult obstacle the group negotiated along the way.
I like the first option. And yes, please read it one more time. Meditation, private time.
The character spends time alone in quiet contemplation. What do you do? That's kind of a hard one because you got to make it good still.
Yeah, how can I make that exciting? In the middle of the night, one night, when we're camped somewhere, Bill finds a tall pile of rocks to climb up. He at the base of the rock pile, he strips naked.
Oh, I know where this is going.
I don't know where it's going, so please let me know. he he climbs the pile of rocks naked in the middle of the night. He sits up there, cross-legged, closes his eyes. The moon peeks out from between the clouds, and just a shaft of moonlight shines upon Bill, and he glows in luminous blue light, mystical energy, beaming down from the heavens, just surging up from the earth, and he is just at one with the world, and he's just a man of the planet. He's not a foreigner. He's not a local. He's just a trap.
He's like a captain of the planet, like Captain.
How far would you say Bill went before he started doing this from the camp?
He didn't even think about it. He spotted a nice pile of rocks, and we could throw a dice roll at that. How far did he go?
No.
So everyone roll a notice roll with a -2.
With a -2.
The -2.
Negative dos.
¿Por qué? Where's my...
Damn.
Ooh.
Ooh, Gale notices. Ooh.
I wish I didn't.
Oh yeah,
notices.
Gale hates men singing naked.
Buckskin was trying really hard not to notice.
Just like really averting, just pretending to
Alright.
ignore as best I
Throwing my
can.
hat further and further down my face.
All right. Yeah. So Gale, first, Gale, you see you have the perfect view of this, whether you like it or not. How does she react?
Why the fuck did I take on this mission? I should have gone fucking somewhere else. Oh my god.
You've got one samurai flirting with you and another stripping naked on top of a rock.
Buckskin, you're not in quite a good a position in the moonlight where you can see it quite as in detail as Gale, but you definitely see this as well. How do you react?
I just look, shake my head, and try to tuck my hat further down to cover my face and try to sleep.
Same for you, Cordell.
Who has the whiskey, by the way, if any?
I'm gonna let him do his thing. To each their own.
All right, and Caesar, you're in quiet contemplation yourself, looking deep in a fire right now, thinking about your past as the ghost of the city.
Oh, Paolo.
Well, Bill doesn't consider any of these people judging him for his moonlight air bath.
You're not wrong. In Japan, it is normal for men to just be naked around each other. So.
Right. So I think I love it. Take a chip. Take a chip.
All right. Thank you.
Now the one I'm most interested in.
Gale, let's get you a card.
Alrighty.
Love this song. Shuffle the deck on up. Deal it out. Alright, what we got?
9 of hearts.
Downtime option. The hero practices a skill. What is it? Backstory option. A tale of the hero's greatest love, either lost, found, present, or waiting for them back home. Trek option. How the party endured a trying hardship on the journey.
It's gonna be the second one.
A tale of the hero's greatest love, lost, found, present, or waiting for her back home.
Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna say, whilst being on what was the aforementioned position for the ranch hand in the back of the cattle?
Drag.
Well, Gale, I'm riding in the drag position, and I noticed from maybe a couple nights ago, or had I maybe not noticed it prior, one of the cattle and maybe a small calf that had been birthed, one of the ones that I birthed, is walking alongside her mother. And I stare in quiet contemplation, kind of losing myself a little bit, and think back to family that I once had that I no longer have. I had a husband. I had a young daughter who not even in her double digits, probably before 5 years old, and then I was pregnant at the time, and one evening, whilst we were all heading to bed, a crew of men barged into our home, pinned me to the floor, and killed both my husband and young daughter in front of me. And then they had me watch, and they had stabbed me in my gullet. The only thing I really remember from that scenario was looking up, bleeding out, and hearing a certain man's name be mentioned. A Damien Harlow. I don't know what he looks like, don't know what they look like, but that was the love that I once had, and maybe hopefully one day get to see again.
That is excellent, and I appreciate the play on westerns you did there.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna ruin it though, also, because as you're noticeably think of in a more melancholy mood as your character goes over this tragic past. The particular person who always has an eye on you notices Caesar. How do you react?
I want to
The
lean
crunch
into
of
the
chips
whole-
was perfect.
All right, once
Every
was
time-
perfect. Twice is too much.
The third time is gonna be funny again, though. I'm split between wanting to do the overconfident, like fucking jackass thing, but at the same time, Caesar does also have a dark past. I think he would just see Gale in clearly thinking about something bad. He would ride up, just give her a pat on the back, and then ride away without saying a single word.
He's trying.
Really?
He's trying.
She definitely reacts with like a tensing of her shoulders. Almost had her hand on her gun for a second because she was in like a just spaced out. She gets back to business. Tries not to think about it.
Very well done, guys. Please add all this new information that you all so skillfully improvised on your about section of your character sheets, so we can use it later.
Yeah, improvised, and it's not something I already had planned out for ages.
Well, I guess if you did the backstory part, you might have already had planned. Regardless, if it's new, make sure it's on your about. All right, good shit. Let's change scenes.
I think all of us did a really good job there.
I think so. Excellent job. All right. So as I said, this is over a span of a couple weeks. On the 16th day of the drive, the herd hits a region of desert. The herd is on the trail before the summer heat, so it's not the blast furnace. It will be in the next couple months. Still, it looks to be an unpleasant ride ahead of you. At a small watering hole that's only about 2 steps from a mud pit, Sutter warns there isn't likely to be much water for the next week or two. He has the trail cook fill his water barrels, but even so, there isn't enough water for full rations for the entire crew. Over the next 2 days, the reduced water rations mean that you all are feeling it. Need you all to make a vigor roll at the moment, but you do get the option of rolling a survival to help your odds of succeeding in your vigor roll.
So roll vigor and then also roll survival.
First, if you have survival, well, I guess you can really roll survival regardless, but yeah, roll survival first.
Oh shit, roll for survival first. But
Does having canteen matter at all?
No.
Okay.
I'll keep those vigor rolls that are in there. Let's see.
Wait,
So,
you said survival or vigor?
roll survival first, but Caesar and Buckskin keep their vigor roll. That's fine. Okay, Cordell, you get a +2 on your vigor roll. You're missing rolls though.
No survival for Bill. Just straight vigor.
Yeah.
So I believe you can roll 2d4, Bill, and take the worst of the two.
So mine's
Oh,
actually
I-
an
I
18
just-
out of 16, so I didn't add the +2. Just FYI.
I just clicked vigor, and it did that. 2 6s, and it gave me the best of the 6 is 5. I have a 6 for vigor.
Oh yeah, the 3 was your wild dice, or your wild die. But you still that's fine. That's a success. Obviously Cordell, you what the fuck?
The
Going
thing is,
just dandy.
You didn't even get that 16 from your actual vigor stat. That was just. a
I
wild
know,
die.
right?
Who we got? Okay, we got Bill. You succeeded. Cordell, you succeeded. Where am I? Caesar, you succeeded. Buckskin, you did a survival, you failed, and you failed your vigor check. Is that everybody?
All I did was a survival skill test. Do I do my vigor now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Success. Wait, no, wrong person. Fail. Okay. So normally, when you roll a survival to fight thirst, you find the source and stay off the effects of thirst. But you're in such a desolate desert that it only gives you the +2 on your vigor roll. So the first day, I'm afraid that Gale, you and Buckskin are currently level 1 fatigue.
well, shit. I guess I drank too much whiskey the night before.
Yeah,
So-
this was
Not
after
bad.
our shooting session. You got really fucking hammered.
So your fatigue level is basically a -1. You're fatigued. You can rest it off, but obviously since you're in harsh conditions, that may not be you may not get the rest that you want. If you fail again, you're exhausted, which will be a -2. If you fail a third time, you're incapacitated.
Lovely.
The rest of you, okay, so Cordell,
I guess,
you chill off from the rest of the herd for a moment when you guys are settling down for a quick breather. You find a recent trail that may have been may have been there for a while, may not have been. But the important thing that you notice is that there is a small puddle and a hoof print that was left there. And you lap the water into your mouth from that hoof print, giving you +2. If anyone gets that movie reference, you get a plus. You get a chip.
Dinosaurs.
Right. So, and let's see who else. Bill. Bill. You. The one night you kind of took your satchel and left it open and kind of catch the morning dew. And you took your empty satchel the next day with the dew on it, kind of rained it into your canteen as best you can. Got a few drops that you're able to drink to give you your +2.
Okay.
Who else succeeded? Caesar just barely succeeded. Caesar, so you struggling with thirst. You saw a plant that looked a little healthy. So you've heard somewhere that if you dig through the plant's roots, that you might actually find some water. You unfortunately don't, but you instead squeeze the roots of the plant as best as you can and get some really dirty, salty liquid out of it into your canteen that you're able to stay a little bit of your thirst, and that's how you get your +2 as well. Next day comes again, and I need another roll of survival checks and vigor checks.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Nobody got that movie reference? It's a classic, you guys. It's a classic.
Which I want to say dinosaurs because they do that in that movie too.
Good God. These fucking rolls, dude. I'm being
Thanks, Ryan, for the placeholder there.
You got it.
I appreciate that. Good thinking. All right.
Junior GM at your service.
All right, good success, Gale. You get a +2 on your vigor roll if you haven't done that already. Same, well, let's see. Looks like Buckskin and Bill just went ahead straight to vigor.
Yep, no survival here.
No, I rolled survival, but it was bad too.
Oh, then I rolled that one.
My first roll was survival.
Oh, I see it. Go. My apologies. You did it right too, Gale. But yeah, Buckskin just failed. You're just not doing too hot, man.
Dude, I don't know, man. It must be the weather or some shit.
Yeah, Buckskin, you're exhausted. You're
A whiskey dehydrates you, you know.
Caesar, unfortunately, hasn't.
Was that 2 fatigue now? Is that 2 of 2 fatigue?
What do you? Yeah, it's level 2 fatigue, which is the exhausted trait. You get a -2 now. The sun is just beating down on you. You take your hat off, try to do anything you can to set off the heat, and it's just you're burning up. Your lips are starting to dry up. The smell is just of stinky sweat, and you're just perspirating a little bit more than the others and losing that.
I'm just thinking to myself how much Texas really fucking sucks like, this entire time. Like it's the worst.
Texas glorious.
Just the worst. Like I hate it so much.
What about in the game?
All right, so
Get that name out your mouth.
we now have a new position open in Deadlands. If anybody's interested in playing, one just opened up.
Yeah, I died at the ripe old age of 48 or whatever the hell I am.
Are we even still in Texas by this point? We've been riding for what, like fucking 4 weeks or some shit?
Indeed. Texas is big.
So, did I
Texas is
get a
fucking giant,
+2
bud.
for my survival roll?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Did I get a +2 for my survival roll of 5?
I'm sorry. I'm still going down the list. Let's see. So, Bill, you don't even need it, man. You're golden. You do the same trick you did yesterday. Gale, you have a -2. You should have a +2.
Yeah, that's what I was. You said that I did it right, but I was like, wait a minute, that's. Do you want me to just keep that roll and then instead of the -1, do a
I mean,
+2?
the modifier doesn't even matter. You still succeeded. Regardless.
Okay, cool.
So, you're good. Moving down, Caesar. You didn't roll survival.
I do not have survival. I am a city slicker, remember?
You guys still, I think, get the option to do it, but that's fine. So that's a level of fatigue for you. And Cordell, you succeed.
I don't get a.
And then, so that's the +2 to vigor, right?
Yes.
Oh, excuse me.
I don't get a fancy description of my balls sweating or anything like that.
Your balls are sweating profusely, son. You're losing you're losing moisture from your body really
You're-
quickly.
Your kimono is starting to feel like a bad choice.
Oh no. It's starting to be a little something called not okay.
All right, I forget how I add the 2 to the roll.
It's weird. Where are you?
I'm just gonna roll and we can add 2
That's
to
fine.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Wait. Nice. You got a raise. Okay. Yeah. Jesus.
20.
Okay. Flying colors. What the fuck? You poured.
Wow.
You poured all your shit into your vigor, didn't you?
Oh, I have a lot of vigor. Yes. Yes, I do.
He's a vigorous man.
He is a vigorous man.
He's a Walker, Texas Ranger, you know.
All right, on the third day, the herd finally arrives at the first watering hole on the route. The water in question is found in a small well at an abandoned homestead and a barn locating in a stretch of godforsaken wilderness. Fortunately, this keeps the cattle and horses from fouling it by wading into the source. Everyone kind of gathers and starts getting the dust off them, pats their hat on their knees, stretching a little bit, getting the saddle thighs out. And you see Bill walk over to the well, takes a peek into it. Looks like it's about 50 feet or so down. This ain't good. Alright, everybody, gather around, listen up. This will be sufficient to get us all quenched here, but it's going to take the remainder of the day probably. We'll work in shifts. Pulling the water out, get it into the barrels. We're all going to be taking a hand. Those of you not pulling water, you're going to be running the herd. Make sure that everything's safe with them. I don't want any more funny business while we're doing this work. Everybody, once you do the end of your shift on the herd, you get a rest. It's going to take all day. Let's get to it.
Am I still alive?
You wake up dead.
I was
Yes.
like dead over the corner somewhere.
You, yes, you and a handful of the other hands that weren't doing so well, and you guys that fail your vigor checks are all first to volunteer to start hauling water, because that means you get your first drink. You're right up there with John Lewis, Winnie, the very old woman who's just not having it right now.
I don't blame her, man. It fucking sucks.
Yeah,
Hey,
Huff.
This whole place, this whole area sucks.
Huff is
Well,
up there
there
with
is-
you, along with Billy Bob, the young kid that just is an idiot unless he's reading a book.
Come on, Billy boy. Let's go.
Caesar is definitely first to volunteer for water duty, but he makes
I'm
it
just gonna-
look more like he's being the hero volunteering for it first, rather than him being thirsty as fuck.
If we're taking turns in or whatnot, I'll take the turn of whoever's most dehydrated needs the water more and take an extra turn with the cattle round, since I mean this is just another day for me.
Yeah, Bill will join Cordell. He's doing just fine. You guys are weak.
Probably been riding
you
along.
think to yourself or you say out loud?
I think to myself, that's too cruel to say out loud. Bill would never say such a thing. That's a player talking. Bill's not that mean.
All right, you all start doing your shifts, hauling up the buckets of water, and alternating with running the fringe of the herd. At one point throughout the day of work, you all just happen to get a little bit of free time together during your free time shift. So you're in a large open area. The dilapidated gates kind of here and there, not really doing the job. The barn is still in pretty good shape, holding together, and so is the house. Let me change scenes here. That's under miscellaneous.
That zombie bull looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, there's always like the regular creatures that you think to be zombies, like wolves and like Wolves, really, or dogs. Just that's the staple. Yeah.
Babies, that's your go-to?
Babies.
There's regular creatures such as wolves and babies.
We all know that. That's
Forget the
a
were-rats.
staple zombie creature, the baby zombie.
To be fair, baby zombies
fair.
are surprisingly common in horror.
Dead Space 2. Dead Space 2.
Yeah,
has-
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You're not right,
Other than that, I mean, the farmstead, the homestead, you notice that it looks like the windows are all boarded up and hatched. Everything's in pretty good condition though.
Can I assume that we've reloaded weapons, prepped, all that fun stuff after the fact?
Weeks of not battling, we just leave our guns empty.
Your ammunition's there's always a supply of ammunition at the chuck wagon. So Javier, he keeps a good note of how much is taken, writes it down in his logbook, but always keeps you in supply. But yeah, if you haven't
Javier's
reloaded
the
your weapon
armor
fully,
and-
you're now what?
Javier's the armor and the cook.
You could say that.
So
Quartermaster would
Javier
probably
must
be the
live
best
no matter what.
term.
He rations
Okay.
things out.
Watermaster, I guess.
I think Gail's still partaking in some kind of whiskey. She's like, I've been hydrated well enough. I think.
I haven't. I'm just drinking water because I'm too old for this shit.
Bill's the perfect age for this shit, so he cheers his Gale with his own whiskey.
Begrudgingly, but also, I mean, we're drinking for sure. I'll cheese you.
Caesar is obviously butting and just chugging.
What was that thing about you being naked on those rocks?
That thing? What?
You stripped down to your birthday suit and you.
Oh, I
crawled
did.
Up. I also
did.
saw everything. You crawled up those rocks,
Well, I
butt naked.
should have crawled up the other side.
I mean, it's no judgment. It's just that was a little strange. I figured.
Oh, well, yeah. I'll accept your no judgment. I appreciate that.
You didn't have to. You can if you want.
Hey, what's this about Bill being naked?
I want.
Everyone's naked underneath their clothes. It's not a big deal. What are we?
He's got a point. As I'm just chugging the whiskey, walking away.
Yeah, Caesar just grabs whatever he's drinking out of and slowly it's just backing off, like step by step.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, when we got jumped by the zombie gunmen, we popped up naked, guns blazing. Because everyone sleeps naked, right?
No.
That's just you.
Just me? Alright.
Just
We're
me.
in the
Okay.
middle of the wilderness. You don't sleep naked out here. What's wrong with you?
Oh, fuck yeah, you do. You know how fucking hot it is?
You know it's an
Sleeping
action to put
naked.
your clothes on, dude.
What does that mean?
I'm not taking an action, put my clothes on. I gotta shoot zombies. I'm gonna shoot zombies first.
Hold on,
For a second.
if you were sleeping naked and you got up to fight straight away, where were your guns? Where were you holding those?
I'll
It's a
let
free
you
action
figure that out.
to put my belt on, which has
Okay, yeah, sure.
He only said he was naked. He didn't say he took his guns off. Come on, we're in the fucking Wild West here.
Show some class, all right? All right? Don't assume,
Yeah.
okay?
you get
Just
two
naked.
free actions, which don't take away from your 3 actions, and that is to arm and disarm. Grab my shotty. Unloaded my shotty. Too easy.
He's like, no joke. That was my serious actions. All right, we better back off.
this guy's for real. He's not fucking around.
Bill
Yeah,
Sutter
so you guys are
walks-
making a big fuss about me getting up in the middle of the night and getting naked private time.
I'm starting to.
You know what, Bill? I mean, you do you, man.
I was
didn't-
honestly second guessing.
I didn't notice anything. I just,
Bill tips his derby. He doesn't wear a cowboy hat. He wears a stupid derby. But he's
nod and be like, "You want a cup of coffee?" He's just set with the whiskey.
Did you just go Brooklyn there for a second? You want a cup of coffee, huh?
No, it's just I've been drinking, so my
I love it.
my accent changes.
Gabagool.
As you guys are shooting the shit in your free time, Bill Sutter walks by you, walks up to the house, and knocks on the door. No reply. Comes on the other side. He knocks again. Mr. Prickett. Hello? Mrs. Prickett. No reply. After a while, he tries the door, and it is firmly locked. Takes his cowboy hat off for a second, kind of scratches his head, shrugs it off, puts his hat back on, and kind of gets back to managing the crew.
I sure wish his name wasn't Bill.
We technically have 3 Bills because Bill is also short for William, so.
Yeah,
Thanks
but
for letting
you
us
guys don't
know.
call me that.
It's a popular name.
We lost that knowledge over here in the new lands of America.
It's just William. Thank you.
As Bill passes by you, he lets you all know it. Prickett's may have passed on. Looks like it's been a while. He addresses everybody. Collect what you can. Resupply what you can. Let's get a move on.
You want us to scout the area, Mr. Sutter?
Scout the area, check the farm, get anything useful you find. See if you can get in this house too.
These are worried about a possible attack again. Takes Devil Eyes and rides around the perimeter of the area.
Okay.
I kind of go over to Mr. Sutter and I say, Mr. Sutter, is it quite necessary to have to break the door down?
Break it down, go through the window, I don't care. It's clear they're not coming back.
I'm gonna find a way that doesn't involve breaking the door down.
Suit yourself.
Rather
I'm just
not
gonna go
relive
there.
that.
I'm gonna kick the front door in.
I'm back him up.
Too late, Dale.
Okay.
Getting flashbacks.
Roll a strength check with a -2.
Strength check with -2. Oh boy.
Can I assist? Give him bonus.
You certainly can. Roll just a regular strength check. If you
Regular?
succeed, you get a +1 on your roll, Govin.
Oh god. That's 3 minus. Oh,
Wait.
so that would be.
Well, you rolled before you got your assist, but I don't think that assist would have helped you. Well, you got a +1 on it, so it was just a +2.
Am I still fatigued, by the way?
You have your fatigue on there. This is day 3, and you got your quench, so let's just take it off. It was kind of going over mechanics, but
If I see him
it
hit the
doesn't
door
matter.
kind of tired, like I'll push in front of him and be like, let me try.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
trying to.
you-
I'm calculating Govin's roll as it would have been. It would have been a 3 -1. Okay, yeah, it's still a fail. What Cordell? I'm sorry.
If he was still fatigued and kind of hit it, kind of showing like, I would suggest let me move in front and try.
Yeah, why don't you have at it? I think I listened to it a bit.
Okay, strength roll -2.
Ow.
Apparently not enough.
As keep battering up against it, you get the feeling from how it's kind of pushing back that it's not just locked at the hinge or anything, or at
Yeah,
the door handle. It looks like it's barred.
These are seeing you two struggling. Caesar's seeing you two struggling against the door. Rides up on Devil Eyes, drops down, and will try it himself.
Is
The
there a
horse
window?
runs off.
Is there a
You
window I
never
can
to be
check?
seen again.
Ouch.
I don't think that that door's budging. We're gonna find an alternative way, like Gail was saying. I just thought we'd muscle our way in, but I was
Yeah,
wrong.
I've walked away from this man barging down a door. I've already had enough. Yeah, I want to go through and see if I can find a way in, maybe an open window or something like that.
Well, damn, I had this cool moment planned where I come in and do it instantly and help you, yada, but
You go around the perimeter. There's a couple more windows on the back side and a back door, all of which are shuttered and barred.
Whenever I have another opportunity, I would like to shotgun blast the lock.
Can I take some form of psychic damage from this?
May I?
I feel like it has to happen.
You no need to roll if you're gonna use a shotgun round. You pop the door off. You pop a hole in it, and you pop the handle off, and you see inside that it is boarded from the inside.
honestly,
It's
at
immune
this
to
point,
shotguns.
At this point,
Meaning,
it might be easier to break down the
Meaning
wall or the
you
ceiling.
punched a good like fist-sized hole in it.
but it
and
didn't open.
It didn't open. It's boarded up. The inside
Okay.
is boarded up. Luke walks over you guys. Walks over to Deadeye steadily. Deadeye kind of gives him a look as he kind of gets close. Whoa. He kind of gingerly takes off your lasso, Caesar, and toss it your way. I ain't touching your horse, but maybe you want to try just tying that up to Deadeye here and tie it to the door. You'll bust it open.
Damn, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, duh.
Well, I will try what he suggested, I guess.
All right, you can take your rope and tie it around your saddle. The other end, tie it around one of the planks of wood from the inside of the door. And
Tying it to the
Deadeye
I'm
just fucking easily busts the door wide
Can
open.
I just say, instead of getting on Deadlands to ride it away, I just smack it on the rear. Fucking.
And then once again, it just runs off into the distance.
It's just gone.
Never to be seen again.
Okay, yeah, you smack his ass, and he, with a little neigh, gallops on off for a short distance and stops, ripping the door off the hinges. And opening up the home.
I'm gonna reload the one cartridge I spent.
I'll go over to the food wagon and get like a fucking carrot or something and give it to Devil Eyes.
Bill's ready for the onslaught of zombies to come out of this place, so he's already got his gun out.
I want to do a notice check and see if there's anything strange about the exterior of this building and the door. If there's any claws or anything, claw marks or anything that might indicate that someone was trying to keep themselves in and keep things out.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Figure the fact that it was barred from the inside gave that away.
Well, yeah, but you never know.
But that would, if you have survival, yeah, you don't see anything like that.
Nice roll.
Nothing like a struggle or anything like that.
Are you going in the house, or you're examining kind of outside and the door and everything?
Well, I was initially examining outside.
Okay.
But if
All
we
right.
ripped the door open, I guess it would make more sense that I was inside. Walked in and looked around.
Okay, you walk in, look around. The house is covered.
Bill will go with you. Bill's right over there with you.
Wanna do that?
I like to think that Bill speaks in third person too when he does it. Bill's coming
No,
with you.
no.
Step forward.
No, I'll come with you.
Okay, you sorry. I just lost my train of thought for a second here. The inside of the house is covered in a pretty thick layer of dust. Of course, prior to you all entering it, and but there are also no tracks on the inside, aside from your own that you just made. It's a small 2-room house. Seems virtually untouched. Everything is in place as it would have been. Even stranger, there are 2 plates set on a small table in the main room, complete with desiccated remains of a meal that has long sat there uneaten. You can roll a survival roll if you want to know just how long it seems like it's been untouched.
I'll give it a test here.
But there are no signs of inhabitants. As a survival at a -2, but it doesn't matter anyway. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. So, well, that was a 1.
Bill picks up a handful of the food and just evaporates in his hand. He doesn't know shit.
Who's our ranger? Who has the survival?
I do just have an up to die roll.
Oh.
I have a survival for smarts, but it's only a die 4.
Yeah, no, that's bad.
Yeah, no, that's shitty.
Cordell, it's also
Everybody, come inside here and pick up a piece of this old food. It's really important.
and
Everyone,
roll,
come inside.
come inside and roll your survival. Anyway, so yeah, as you guys kind of look and try to investigate it, you're not really sure how long it's been this way. But you do find several items that look like they may have been of sentimental value, even monetary worth. You find a small jewelry box, in fact. You even find a loaded, unfired Evans old model sporter rifle. And if you kind of search around and check in one of the dressers, you find $32.
Who finds this?
Don't care.
I'm gonna notice the Evans old model rifle. I'm gonna walk over to it and pick it up.
Bill will pick up the $32 and say, "Hey, this looks like $32."
You can literally count it. This looks like 1, 2, 32.
Caesar's in the corner, arm crossed, and it's just like, I would rather not steal from the dead.
There's an. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Caesar's
There's an
being dark and
upstairs.
broody.
There's an Marshall. There's an upstairs.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought there were upper windows that we had noticed or something like that. All right, so like this place is clear. There's no extra rooms that we haven't checked for zombies and shit like that, right?
Just 2 rooms. Yep. And the barn.
And we've
the barn
seen,
outside.
we've seen both rooms in this house.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
What are you all doing?
I guess we gotta check out that barn, right?
I guess so.
I think.
I guess prior to that, sorry. Sorry, Gail. If you're gonna say something, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that Gail probably walked away from the house and was already inspecting
Okay.
from the gunshots and everything else going on. She's just going.
Yeah, you go over there and you find the Jenkins brothers at the barn already, kind of going through some things. It looks like they're kind of searching through. It's an open barn.
I go up to them. I go, "What was y'all's names again? I can't remember."
They kind of look at you like kind of confused. Maybe they're just dumb, but they look at you as like, "I'm Wesley. He's Joey." And he said, "I'm Joey. He's Wesley."
Okay. All right, pinheads. You find anything in here or what?
No, just kind of running the mill shit.
May I make a kind of like my own like notice or check at all?
I don't know. What are you trying to do?
They seem a little silly, stupid, so I think they're not checking hard enough.
Okay. They definitely come across that way.
So is it a notice check or what?
I still don't know what you're doing.
Well, they said they were looking around and they didn't really find anything. I just want to look around and see if there's anything like significance or something we can utilize.
Anything of significance? Roll a notice.
It's not good either. Wait, why do I still have a -1?
I don't know. You're still fatigued, but that's still a success regardless. Yeah. Make sure you remove your fatigue status, you guys. No. No. It's farming equipment, general humdrum that you would find in a barn out in East Texas. The stables are all empty. There are no signs of anything that died in there either. Nothing out of the usual.
Okay. I go, good job, you two. And I just head back outside.
Okay. As you head back outside, you see the party exiting the house, and you all rejoin.
So
There was.
I want to
Sorry, go
coordinate with Buckskin and we should look for more supernatural things, I think. Considering the undead. The extremely large bird that we saw.
I think you might be right. It's a good
And the
catch.
nature of our mission.
Bill is not a smart man, but he's in the house, and he's like, it was boarded up from the inside, but no one's in here. How the fuck can that be? And he's just standing there, just looking around, trying to figure it out. Notice?
Magic.
Tis magic.
We were fighting undead just a fucking few weeks ago.
That's
Right,
not
right.
magic though. That is the
put it-
occult.
I put an image of that old model sporter in the general, what it looked like. Oh, why is it so small? Never mind. Why the fuck is it so tiny? Carry on.
Evan's old model sporter.
Isn't that the brush gun in Fallout New Vegas?
There
Alright,
we go. Maybe this is a little bigger.
me and
Um,
Buckskin
Okay.
want to put our heads together to look specifically for the unnatural, utilizing our ranger utility.
Yeah. What's Cordell? What's your occult check? I think that's what you'd be using, right? Is that
Mhm.
correct, Star?
That's a good question. I'm pretty sure we had
On
a
base.
mandatory minimum
Yeah.
or
I
something.
mean, I gotta look with you. I'll look with you. I think that's a good call. I'm gonna nod over to you and be like, yeah, let's see what we can find.
It's definitely not a cult. We know that the supernatural is real, but I think it falls just under the regular everything else.
That'd be noticed.
What are you
then again,
trying?
right?
What are you trying to do? Are you just trying to see if there's like a general role for supernatural things? Is that what you're asking?
No,
Yeah,
basically unnatural. So like, cabin was closed from the inside. We know that. Looking for unnatural, undead, ghost, big ass bird that we saw. Unnatural things.
It was just a raven.
It was. I did describe it as a large raven in their defense.
I mean,
Large
they
raven.
can get
Okay.
pretty big.
Fair enough. Looking for anything that might stand out if we get a bonus for notice due to occult for undead roaming around.
No, but you can roll a notice.
Okay.
Can I assist him with that?
You can. So you would just roll a notice and would give him a +1 if you succeed.
Okay.
But he's already rolled.
So I don't.
But you
I
did.
can't roll mine.
You succeeded. He got a +1. But he already succeeded. Yeah, he rolled before you could do
Okay.
your assist.
All right.
And no, it is puzzling. No signs of any disturbance. Literally as though people were having supper and just vanished. Everything is barred from the inside. which is also perplexing.
Hmm.
I
But
mean,
neither of you can. It just doesn't make a lick of sense.
do like any of the floorboards maybe look weird as if they were placed there?
I think that would have come up during searches.
Mm-hmm.
What time of day is it?
We'll say middle of the day.
And we haven't stayed the night here yet, right? We just like got here.
Yeah, no. Bill's trying to get y'all moved along.
Come on, y'all, move along. Just kidding.
Is it unnaturally
You just
move
don't-
along, or like, hey, we still have a lot of gusto in us and we need to move?
It's like a hey, daylight's burning. We gotta head out here soon. You find anything else useful?
Bill honestly says in front of everybody, regrettably, $32.
Is there any other shelter in our route that we can reach by night?
Not that I know of, no. Mm-mm.
So why not let
Heading
us?
up north, we're gonna cross the Pecos probably tomorrow.
Might be a good idea to have good night's sleep here, where we have good shelter, in case we run into more zombies,
I ain't got
undead,
time for that.
unnaturals.
That's why y'all are here to keep us, well, do what you did earlier. But I ain't got time to stop here. We have a whole day's ride ahead of us. Whole half day.
Well,
That
let's
is
get
why
back
we're
to
here.
it.
Take care of you. We take care of you. Best here, well rested,
Answer's
before we
no.
get back on the road.
He interrupts you.
I agree with Mr. Sutter. Something's off about this place. I'd rather not spend any more time here than we have to.
Yeah.
I agree, there is something off here. I'd like to know what before we continue on.
It's up to you. You should stay behind if you want. Can't force you to go. He walks out and whistles. Let's go. Round up.
Like
Bill,
going
Bill reaches
an
in.
empty chair where he once was. Oh no, we lost one.
Bill
Vanished
reaches in underneath
into
his
thin air.
Native American armor and tucks that $32 in his shirt pocket. Just shrugs his shoulders. Nobody seems to give a shit. So that's
Nobody
what I'm
said-
here to see.
Caesar looks at you. Caesar is looking at you very disapprovingly for taking the money from people that are probably dead.
I do need to know who's taking what. Obviously, Bill's taking the cash. Who's taking the rifle?
I thought
believe
Buckskin
that was
grabbed it.
Buckskin.
I think it was Buckskin. I'll put it in his inventory.
He did say
He
that.
stepped away right now.
Yeah, I have the rifle.
Who's taking the jewelry box?
I have it for the moment, but I was gonna see who uses rifles and figure out where it's going.
Okay.
We're all able to use a rifle, right?
Yeah, I hope
Anyone can, but I would. say
Anyone
that
can pull a trigger, but if you're gonna hit what you're aiming at, that's another story.
Well, mechanically, we can all do that if we want to, right?
so. Yes.
Okay.
They have your DPI set right.
Wow. You've been playing too much
Yeah,
Overwatch, dude.
make sure your FOV is at 110.
Alright, Govin, I added the supporter to your inventory. You have to just add the jewelry box yourself. Yeah, a jewelry box.
Well, who took the jewelry box?
I thought you said you did.
No, I thought we just found it. I didn't claim it. I assume someone else did. If no one did, then I'll say I did. And
Anyone else claiming it?
I want to at least look at it if I can. If you'll
Hey.
let me, Buck.
You look at it. It's a small jewelry box with jewelry.
I take one piece of jewelry, close the box, and hand it back to him.
Okay. Put a silver ring in your inventory.
Ooh, a ring.
Not for you.
I'm glad you noticed what I was putting down.
No, that was Gail saying that out loud. It's not for fucking you.
Yeah, we'll say it's a jewelry box with 5 little rings, 5 silver rings.
Oh. 5 rings, 5 characters.
Oh,
Also, this is reminding me of our Pathfinder thing where we had the rings we got at the end of our first adventure.
All right, everyone's mounted up, and hands start collecting the herd back together. What are y'all doing?
saddling up and get the fuck out of there. I'd say.
Yeah, we're doing our job.
Beautiful.
Doing what I'm paid to do. I think I'm getting paid for this, right?
We are getting paid, aren't we?
You guys are getting paid.
you only getting paid.
Sutter seems like he's got something on his mind. He decides to push on at night to reduce the effect of maybe the thirst on the herd. However, the additional distance offsets the gains. Figure rolls are once again going to be required for each of you. You may roll a survival to offset the vigor roll and get a little bit of bonus again. Go ahead and give me a round.
Oh, damn.
My survival passed.
Good shit, guys.
Ooh,
Do I need to roll vigor too if I rolled survival already?
What?
Do I need to roll vigor too if I rolled survival?
Yes, your survival just gives you a +2 if you succeed.
Okay.
What is considered succeed for survival?
Always a 4, no matter what it is. So a success is a 4 or higher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a retroactive survival because I forgot about rolling untrained. So that's going to be a 6 vigor.
Okay, so anyone make a 4 or make a 3 or lower on their vigor check?
Yes.
I'm going to go make a 1.
Okay, and if you did, you're fatigued level 1. As you guys roll through the night, fighting off sleep, trying to push on forward, some of you may see something in the corner of your eye. Roll a notice check, all of you, with a -2.
Just so I'm not getting this wrong, I added a Benny because I have chips, right? I was looking at the stream. I'm like, I do have chips, don't I? Or
The amount of chips you have on the stream is how much you should have in your character.
okay, cool. I added one to match the. And we're rolling a notice check. You said?
With a -2.
Oh, awful.
Do those chips replenish every session, or
Yes.
how do those work? They do.
You
And
reset
spend-
to 3 at every session.
You get 3
Okay,
right off
and
the bat. 4 if you cosplay.
Speaking
Okay.
of that,
And spending one of them, gives you a bonus of what?
You can re-roll. You know, it doesn't give you a bonus, but it'll let you,
okay.
it'll let you
All right.
re-roll.
So you roll it, and then if you want to, you can spend one to re-roll it.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Here's my notice. Oops, minus. I forgot
it's
the
still,
-2.
oh yeah, it's still with the -2 though, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't even think I could have won regardless.
Bill, what's a success? Caesar, you got a success. I think that's it, though, right? Anybody else?
Yeah,
4 or
Gale
higher?
failed.
All right, Bill and Caesar. You spot what looks like a wolf, maybe a coyote, shadowing the herd far in the distance.
I say in Japanese, a wolf.
Hey, I know what that one means at least.
I hear some gibberish.
Are we all in earshot? Can I talk to everybody else too?
You're all riding drag, yes, sir.
Okay. And then I'll translate my own statement, and I'll say a wolf, and I'll point it out.
Ah.
He points over and you see a canine-like figure seemingly following the herd at a distance.
Can I gauge how far out?
Far.
That's real accurate.
Like, almost at the horizon, or not quite?
Can we gauge how near?
Far away enough that you make out just a silhouette at the night.
If you
We'll
were to
take
give a
shot.
number
No.
to this,
Close enough that you think you could probably chase it up if you whip your horse into action. Far away enough that you can't tell exactly what it is. It is nighttime after all.
Would one of you with a rifle scare it off?
I do have one. I'll take a shot at the one.
Acquired one.
Just a hungry animal.
Yeah, but we don't need that shit.
Yes,
I'm-
but we don't need to kill it either.
A gunshot might even scare the herd we're driving.
Mm.
So, no.
Oh yeah, how close are we to
I was
the
hoping
herd?
no one would say that. Damn it.
Sorry, Scar. I am more.
He's clearly a professional cowboy.
I was about to be a whole turn of fucking checks to wrangle up cattle.
Oh my god.
And then I look at Caesar and I just give him a nod and I shrug to everybody else.
Let's just keep an eye on him, I guess. Or should we go out in like a small group and try to scare him off with the horses?
Well, I have devil eyes. I'm assuming that would probably be the fastest horse here, so I could ride up quickly, check it out on my own.
Yes, let's send him out alone.
I mean, worst case scenario,
I think we
Gale
wait it out.
doesn't win anymore.
I think we wait it out and see if we catch that sight of that again. We're just seeing one. Usually they travel in packs.
I checked the Ranger rulebook, and it says that splitting the party is definitely the best thing to do.
Okay. So, you guys are just gonna kind of observe for now?
It's up to Caesar. I just gave my input on it.
No, I'll trust the Rangers since they probably are more knowledgeable about wild stuff like that. These are more used to hunting humans.
Ah, yes, the ultimate prey.
Man.
All the same.
Man.
I
All right. So you guys kind of keep an eye on the dog wolf thing. Probably a coyote. It looks like it could easily be just barely small enough to be a wolf, but like a small. It could be a small wolf or a big coyote. It's kind of in between. It's hard to tell. You catch a sight of it here and there throughout the night, and as dawn approaches, you never see it again. As the herd stops again, Lucano gets them into a small canyon area, the herd off in the far distance, and the crew makes camp. You guys get your rest.
I think I figured it out, but I don't know if I want to say it.
Did Caesar figure it out?
That's what I'm wondering. She's just not knowledgeable enough about supernatural shit to figure it out.
So you guys get some rest, and basically it's going to be a shift rest since it's offset, and then finally around around midnight, you're all going to get some good shit.
Yeah. Orion's on a similar track to me.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to bite my tongue.
Really struggling.
All right, we are 5 minutes till. How we looking? 5 minutes till normal cutoff.
I need to go to bed. It is the weekend, so I need to get up at a decent time.
Okay.
Right, is that?
Yeah, because we probably have easily like another hour of content. So, we'll call it here, and we'll definitely finish chapter 2 into the next stream. You guys will get to advance again, and we'll move on from there.
Awesome.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I'm gonna look for someone to raid before, but don't you guys leave. I need. I just want to see where y'all stand with the 20th while I look for a raid. Is
Don't
everyone?
believe in harmonica.
Don't believe him, everybody. He's gonna yell at us once we go.
I think it's funny. I think it's really funny to talk about metagaming when we have like an audience of people watching us and commenting and stuff. Like it's the funniest. Like trying to walk a line, but that line is just fucking kicked to shit anyway. like
I'm only trying to pay attention to the messages by the people that are actually in.
That line was drawn with chalk. It's gone with the